A new sacrifice comes to you. A new sacrifice comes to you.
Have the score, the names on the top for the scene.
しつこいわね。
私の力見せてあげるわ。
こんばんは。ファーストフローズディバイド。
やめてよ。
いややまったか。やめてよ。黒にない焦らったやめてくれよ。大振りだね。いややまったか。やめてよ。あらよ。ああ、どう料理しよう。切り刻んであげるちゃん。どうりおこん。そら。あんまり手間かけさせないでよ。この辺に。あらよ。怖いね。どう料理しよう。切り刻んであげちゃん。どう料理しよう。めっちゃ切りだ。抜けた。セカンドクローズディバイド。
高くいけ。
油。ああ、みじん切りがいいかな。めっちゃ切りだ。
全然高く
みじん切りがいいかな。
走れ。やったー。風
痛いよ。
走れ。
あら、この流れに。
高くいけ。
そら、どう料理しよう。やめてよ。
But she has very strong mobility and strong range.
楽しいね。
Allows her to pressure very effectively with the throw game. But in the case of what we're seeing right now, we can make use of those strong moments. I saw earlier some good usage of the 2B at range to ensure that the failed, and he's in the situation.
ああ、みじん切りがいいかな。切り刻んであげる。いくよ。みじん仕込んでおこう。
Yeah, very true. It's a nice combo to move. Oh, okay.
それじゃあ再開したい。
Nice JVBs to finish off game one. Oh dear, save the replay. Oh, we're going back to the.
あとは俺が風の流れ。
早速で悪いんだけど。
So game two,
ファーストクローズ
Again, I didn't catch the entirety of the first game, but it looked like Luke took great advantage of his speed.
ここにもシャル貫く危ないやめここそうだ大事だどう料理しよう甘い甘い
No, it's a tornado.
甘い甘いポチャンス
There's also mix-ups available off of it. There's also time game where you can do the full always
行くよみじんこの
always
辺に
go ahead, but depends on the time that you can start the fun.
料理この辺にほらほ
Maybe say nice low punish from Luke or Byakuya.
こいつはどうかなああ守るやめてよ
Nice close out with the round by Luke. So, you know, one day maybe we'll have two-way low for Nanasa, but for now, for the time being, that would be too much of a work.
懲りないね
So,
ほらほら
it's a mid.
見誤ったか見誤ったか
Oh, this is a sick combo though. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
みじん切り
I was gonna say I've never seen that routing, but that was actually so very hard to Oh,
あんま
great
り手
shield.
間かけさせやだよ仕込んでおこうかな
Yeah, so the good part about using stand shield against air attack is that you increase those air very significantly, and that was like pretty nice with this route so far.
楽しいね
大したことない
この流れキャンプを料理しようめっちゃいいだ
That's what it's all about. High level really comes down to magic. Yes. Oh, great to see. And okay, game 2. I believe we're going first to 3.
Yes?
Okay.
Question mark?
しつこい
Okay.
この風の流れやる気なのね
We've got 11
ファーストフローディバイド
Okay, well, first, both players rematched right away, so it seems like we're good.
転んだだけよ
どう料理しよう
Oh, yeah.
共に風
Oh, dear me.
どう料理しよう切り刻むこの流れに
甘いや
Yeah, you see the amount of time Wilder had to punish as well.
みじん切りがいいかな切り刻んであげるねこの辺にどう料理しよういつまで耐えれるかなみじん切りまだまだだどう料理しよう切り刻んであげるねここにもほらどう料理しよ
This was some great frame traps, great corner pressure from Wilder. Actually, after the CS, Wilder made use of M2C, which caught the button press. Now we see a great start early the next round.
この辺に
Let's go. Nice disrespect. It's always a risk challenging Byakuya, especially the webs have to be destroyed for your hip-hop before they trigger. Otherwise, you kind of get right up. Okay. Yeah. Farewell for Luke and secure the round goal off of this video.
まるでダメだね
So a bit of nerdy knowledge for those who Nanasa's greasy, where she does an upward kick into jump and fireball, has a very small gap. The gap is large enough where if you press a button, most times the game steps right out once you press it. We go by W. Let's go in. You gotta use it once in a while. Reset. Oh, great tick throw. Great indeed, and that will give Luke
3-0.
Yeah, the 3-0 victory, so congrats.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright, we'll have the next match ready for you all soon. But that was a fantastic one to get us started. Of course, I'm a huge Nanasa fan, so I appreciated seeing the wind techniques
Okay, next up, let's do your best friend Rocky and
Alright, cool. I'll leave you to that then. Yep. Alright. You guys enjoyed that one? Sorry, we're still doing this static. To put it in a few words, it's esports literally.
Is there a stream link in the Discord?
I believe the stream is twitch.tv/Vergio.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we'll have the next match ready for you all.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
One of the things to point out from the previous match was that, so I want to talk a bit about what Luke was doing on the stream where the vertical kick is done into
Luke, and not Luke.
Oh,
and also
Luke.
you're playing. No, actually,
Who's playing? I think I'm playing Luke.
you were playing Luke, but
you know,
you can go around.
I mean, I said we could do a good chunk of winners on the stream. You guys usually have 3 hours, right?
Yeah. So, you can probably
Sure.
Okay, so that's the next one?
I think someone else is playing before.
Yeah,
But does this look an omnidirectional microphone?
No, it doesn't. I don't even know what it is.
Because if I talk, it sort of picks me up. But
Yeah, it's not like picking up entirely. Like it's probably the case with that. The audio mouse is doctor. Trying to see what auto
I guess it depends.
Yeah, it
I'm sure for some matches we're going to want to stand anyway.
True.
So, do we know who's up next on the screen?
Yeah, so I think it's your best friend Rocky versus Roger, and I've never seen either of these 2 players play, but I did catch the main clips of Roger's casual match with Super. Change your name on Discord. I don't know what their tag is on here.
Yeah, I don't know what the real tag is. I just see you can turn it into
Yeah. But now I believe it's Merkava and yeah, I don't remember the characters. But yeah, one of them was Merkava for sure.
cool.
So that might be what lies ahead. We'll have to find out. Guess we'll have to do some scouting ourselves.
I'll ask around and come back.
Okay.
So you can show us the layout of it.
Sounds good.
Probably the guy that was here. Oh, that's that show.
Yes. Oh, okay. Both players are going in now, so our next match, I believe, to reiterate, is your best friend Rocky versus Froggers. And one of them is playing Merkava as alluded to earlier, but I'm not sure who's who. So we'll have to figure out that here very soon. Regardless though, Merkava versus Akatsuki is our matchup for this one. So this matchup is not the easiest for Akatsuki, but the nice thing about Akatsuki in particular is that once he does get in, he can be quite a massive deterrent. One of the
ファースト
strongest
クローズ ディバイド
in the starting off with some great approaches, but then out there with a nice combo. Usually people win that the leverage is to set up shop, reassess the situation. Edward probably can play this passive in this matchup because it's very hot to take the initiative and setting up precedent. So the area of the stage where the house is located. Makes a lot of sense. Reset neutral back, standing back, but they do have to be careful. Akatsuki. Okay, so now, no need to worry, the life point is okay, awesome, wow. First time, so indeed, the Merkava is the rest of the match, and there, so if the life total lead currently, okay, great to a match. Yeah, okay, no, but no timeout needed. The Merkava air ball will get done. So I think we'll have to see how I play a bit more proactively to be able to score here. So far, he's going to volleyball, trying to find a solid ball to make their way in. No! And it was enough actually to win the cycle as well, so very nice and minus your best friend. I think the Waters might not win this quite ambitious there. For the noodle arm DP.
In this matchup, does Merkava's like horizontal command grab beat the fireball? I don't remember how.
Horizontal command. Oh,
Like,
you mean
he has
like
the
the
stretchy arm.
Yeah, I can go through it.
Oh.
Yeah. But like once it touches, if the fireball is like still out, it can hit him.
Oh.
It can hit Merkava, yeah. Okay, both players going back to the network menu. Hopefully there are no issues. Yeah, we can get back to the match shortly. Right now the score is 1-0 in favor of your best friend Rocky, who is running Merkava. A bit of reflection, a bit of thoughts after that first game. I think we saw a lot to say that there's certainly some investments that need to be made from the side of Froggers. There's a lot of like there's a lot of ways that Akatsuki can make the approach in terms of like dash blocking and using the fireball to make sure how respect to get a little bit. But it's a lot easier to do when Akatsuki has CS available. So I think Froggers have to make intentional efforts to try to win the cycle.
I think Froggers would get a lot of benefit from like abusing Akatsuki's dash block because like his dash is like a fixed duration until like he blocks or something. Unlike other characters where as soon as you stop moving forward, like you decelerate into like to a stop. So definitely like dash in there, block right away to protect against things. And
yeah, we see
the switch to Carmine.
Unexpected switch. Now of course Maybe this is one of the characters that Frogger had up their sleeve all this time and wasn't aware. But Carmen is a great pick against Frogger. We already see the initiative being taken right away. And although Carmen loses a lot of health by you the 60 the fact that he's able to at least contest the controls of Hada a little bit better makes all the difference. Something that probably
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard right now. The space control game is very different. Progress is doing the Rocky leveraging his air far impressive.
I like the JD air there, but Progress is still at a very high life deficit. Let's find a good clean hit here. And as yet to win the cycle split as well, we're definitely still in helpful even for a character like Carmen. Yeah, O2C on the other side.
The sacrifice comes to you.
Yes, indeed. So, round number 2 was game 3.
Block, stand shield.
Yeah, combo. Seals it away. So your best friend Rocky up 2 games. The comment switch looked pretty promising towards the beginning, but as the game went on, things started to look a bit shaky.
Right. Yeah, like I like how at the beginning Rocky took a minute to try and like assess the situation, but then once he started challenging more, he was able to see more and more.
We see Progress stick on the Carmen no character stuff, so this might be character choice for their main. I think we're going to full screen Ender. So we don't get to see Progress put up a threatening up close game, so sending all the way to the street means that we'll be putting in more uncomfortable position.
But now he can use his blood spectrum without.
Oh, yeah. Fly away with me.
Fly away. Johnny plus R, right out.
Yeah. True. Cross game references. Yeah, this is one point for your best friend Rocky. And this is actually the first Morphle Cycle owned by Progress. Let's see if they can use it. Nice advantage. Okay, so now hold, jump, take the back of my
Right.
lost the
Yeah, for some backwards movement uses be good. Definitely important to the line and pull the back.
Fortunately, Progress does win the substance side. And it's important for Carmen especially because they don't have to sacrifice for oh my goodness, that concept. Progress just a bit there. And Rocky, the beneficiary, will take it 3-0 over Progress. So good stuff to both of them. It would have been interesting to see Froggers had the games gone a little bit more. Like, say we're like a 1st to 5. I think Froggers would have found their footing towards, the latter part of a longer set. But unfortunately, 1st to 3 was all that they had in order to make the ground covered, and it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, like I think Rocky was able to get a lot of mileage off of like the space control and like getting good returns off his confirms and stuff, especially at the very last moments. So I think those really.
Yeah. So great stuff from the both of them. Let me go and update this forums challenge. Hey, what's up, Prince Waka? Thanks for coming in and support us on the stream.
What's up, Prince Waka? Gamer.
You're probably confused why there are UCLA people.
Only UCLA people at the Berkeley one.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe our next match. Hey, what's up, Akbar? Yeah, we did start. we're still in the early phases of our tournament though, so we're still in the early phases of the tournament, so you didn't miss much, so no worries. But we'll have our next winners round 2 match, which I believe is going to be Luke versus Zenryoku, who is actually right here. So I believe once we get word from the PO, I'll have that next match. So for now, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Yeah, we're having a great time.
They have a really nice setup here over at Berkeley.
Yeah.
If ever in the area, definitely come by and check it out. Really cool people. If you see it Berkeley Friday evening, come out if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this little, I guess, like commentary cage is pretty exquisite, I must say.
Yeah, there's even, you can make it out on the camera here. They have these like channels here specialized for acoustics. I don't know the details, but yeah, some serious stuff.
Okay, here comes our TO.
You're on screen.
Yeah.
And then you don't think there's a thing.
Oh, Phoenix and Jace. Currently, like on stream.
No, they're playing
Like,
on stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Also, the background music's too loud. Okay, you don't mind if I like.
Yeah, you can change
change
over the
those?
settings, whatever
Okay.
makes the stream.
Yeah, for sure. It did definitely look like it was a bit imbalanced when I boosted a little.
Yeah, I just kind of like changed the settings
Yeah,
haphazardly.
for sure.
Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
Waka, is that better? Cause, I hope so.
I was walking here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Waka's
between-
here.
Nice.
Boardwalk.
Yeah.
How was the match?
Oh, it was good. It was good. We were trying. Oh shoot. I think wasn't it. Wait, who was the Merkaba?
Party.
Oh, I had the names wrong. Then.
Oh.
But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, for next time then.
Okay.
Okay, so by mistake, for those of you that watched the previous match, I had the players mixed up, but the Merkaba was still the one that won. So.
Do you think we can stream all of winners now?
Yes. Yes.
Like with time?
Yeah, we should definitely be able to stream all of winners.
Okay, how about all winners and losers?
Not all of losers, but probably.
Probably like round 3 losers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Wait, you're saying it's too low? There's no way it's too low. Only the game audio can be too low. And if the game audio is low, then I'd say that's not too bad. As long as you can hear us with relative clarity, I think that's okay. At least that's like my philosophy with audio balancing, but yep, we cannot hear the game audio now. I feel like that's how is that possible, right? Because okay, I mean, yeah, the game audio is probably low, but is this fine? If it's not fine, I'll turn it up a little bit more, but like not too much more than this. Well, I can hear it a little. A little bit? Okay. Alright, well, we'll stick with this then. I kept, I didn't keep the game audio the same. I turned up the microphone and pretty much left the game audio where it is. Okay, I think both players are almost ready. So, just to give you guys context on the next match, we're going to have Zenryoku versus Loop. Zenryoku is one of my fellow UCLAers. Represent Whoop Whoop. Bruins, let's go. I'm not sure how much I'm able to show the Bruins on a Berkeley stream, but, you know, gotta stir the pot a little bit. And then Loop, I believe, is one of the local players here at Berkeley. I haven't seen much of Loop, but we did see them in the first on-stream match play. I believe it was Nanaset, and they had a pretty nice Nanaset. You know, as a Nanaset player myself, I definitely was thoroughly entertained. So we'll see how Zenryoku deals with some of Nanaset's strongest tools. Zenryoku plays Gordeau. At least Gordeau is one of the characters they picked up recently. Yes, Zenryoku. Yeah, you know what's up, Waka. You gotta root for the UCLA. But yeah, I believe both players are still goofing around in the... Oh, no. Oops. Did one of them accidentally perma-pass? Because I can't pass if one of them's auto-passed already. There we go. Okay, here we go. I think one of them accidentally perma-passed, and that was what was like deadlocking us. I can't really communicate with them from here, so that's what the TO has to convey. Regardless, though, we're on to character select. Let me switch the sides because I already know Zenryoku's not the Nanaset player. There's going to be difficulty identifying some of these players, guys, because I'm not really familiar with everyone that's at the Berkeley scene, so just bear with me. But regardless, I'll provide the best commentary I can. Those of you that have been here know what's up. Anyway, here we go. Loop versus Zenryoku. Nanaset versus Gordeau. Uh-oh. Well, you know, this game is not immune to net play issues. It's being delay based, despite the fact that we're all within literally centimeters of each other. Well, we'll be waiting for one of them to rejoin, so just be a little bit more patient with us, guys. Unfortunately, we had to do net play for this tournament just because we didn't have the capture card, I believe. I don't know the details, but the way they have it set up is such that doing net play locally, if that makes sense, is like the easiest way to do it. Am I banned from these delay-based online tournaments? Well, it's not exactly an online tourney, that's the thing. It's an offline tourney being played. You know that Mahjong Obama video where it was like, what was it, online but offline? See me online, offline? That's what this is. That's what this tournament is right now, basically. So we have these issues that wouldn't otherwise happen if we were just running it offline organically. Yeah, they're playing online, but they're literally like within centimeters distance of each other. So, oh no. There we go, yeah. One of them was about to auto-pass again, and that was not about to be good. Okay, here we go. So, we're gonna have, Loop versus Zenryoku. We'll try this again. Hopefully the game doesn't, nuke itself to oblivion. But yeah, we talked a bit about this matchup before during the dead time. Gordeau does have to make use of the oh dear me. Oh dear. Oh my. No. Oh man. Okay. Maybe the third time's the charm? Well, hopefully the players can get it sorted out. I have no direct line of communication with them, so I'm just, you know, entrusting the situation in the hands of the actual TO. Yeah, it's weird that these issues are happening, but trust me, this is par for course. This is Undernight In-Birth executable late clear. You know, one of the last remaining delay-based games that people actually care about. So we're going to have these issues whether you like it or not. But okay, all right, we're actually in there. We're playing a real Undernight In-Birth game. Nice 6B from Zenryoku to get things started. Oh no. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Does it have to do with someone's controller or something? Well, I assure you guys we'll have that next matchup for you as soon as we can. Oh, okay, well, we're trying again, it looks like, so, never mind. Alright, well, Luke versus Zenryoku, crossing our fingers. Hoping that this time it'll be successful. I want to remind you guys that all of these sets are first to 3, so plenty of time to condition and to adapt, or as some of you like to say, download. So here we go. Zenryoku just playing some run-of-the-mill Gordeau neutral to get started, but nice 2B from the side of Luke. Goes for some avant-garde Oki. At least the place at which they went for it was a bit avant-garde, unorthodox. Okay, Grim Reaper CS. But what a backdash, honestly. Like, most people don't present the backdash option. Oh, okay. And Zenryoku not blocking on Wake Up. Oh, that looked like an attempt at a left-right, a la Vanilla Uni. But for now, the situation is back to a more standard one, especially with that Wake Up DP, which actually wins the cycle for Zenryoku. Okay, take throw. Goes for just a standard combo ender. Oh, went for command grab, but what a Wake Up DP from Luke. Honestly, Wake Up DPs in this game are so risky just because you usually just put yourself in such a bad position should they not succeed. But when they do succeed, of course, there's no need to worry. Meanwhile though, Zenryoku getting the first successful combo of round 2. Puts Luke in the corner already. Grim Reaper. Oh! I respect the cross under attempt, but unsuccessful unfortunately. And Luke will get themselves a good combo. Fortunately dropped, but another chance with the sword car. Oh, and there's a left-right attempt. And a Wake Up DP. Make the mistake, just DP on the next Wake Up. And Zenryoku not blocking the double overhead. For those of you that might be wondering whether that was a cross-up or not, that was not a cross-up. That was just, you had to block both of those JBs standing. So, alright, going into game number 2. And Luke's been pretty respectful, not necessarily, you know, choosing the spots without careful thinking. Setting these fireballs when they notice that Zenryoku's not going for that force function. It's very important to pick the right spot in a beautiful 3C into force function fireball. As mentioned in the previous match, that does have a very small gap, but the gap is small enough where if you try to press a button, you usually just get outright beaten. Especially for a character like Gordeau, whose buttons are very slow and poor range for Operette. Okay, nice confirm from Zenryoku. It's going to bring back the life total within a more comfortable range. Actually has the life lead now. Spend CS. Great 2C anti-air as well. But Luke gets the nice counter activity, but didn't bait the Wake Up DP that time. We don't see Luke going for these fireball enders on every single knockdown. That'll probably be something good for Luke as a non-stat player to do, so as to make sure that Zenryoku respects the Wake Up a bit more. Okay. Zenroku gets the first good combo. Loop in the corner. Wake up throw. My goodness. Gets the nice dash and C overhead. Oh! I think that was an attempt at the double sword card route, which I respect. I don't go for that off of a dash and C, but that's huge respect. Huge respect. That's not an easy combo to land. Okay, there's the Okizeme, but oh, DP. Fortunately not punished too hard. I love this pressure from Loop, using force function so brilliantly. Oh, drop the combo ender. Okay, trade on the fireball. Zenroku wake up force function and just run up 6B. Oh, okay. So 214C of Nana said it's actually plus. Zenroku might not have been aware and tried to press the offensive afterwards, but Luke making use of that. And we'll get the round of game 2, so putting both players on in a situation where they can both take game 2 should they win one more round. Alright. Yeah, Zenryuku's approach hasn't been the standard Gordeau that, you know, at least we're accustomed to seeing in this matchup, but some great damage from Loop there. Gets the fireball set as well, but unfortunately disrespected. Great block in the overhead, but that is a frame trap. Okay, wake up DP, and then wake up DP right back from Zenryoku. Charging great for next cycle, I respect it. Great block on the fireball launch. Grim Reaper CS. Oh, but too high for that pickup. Back to neutral. Loop running up with the 2C after this trade, and we'll get game 2 by the skin of their teeth. That was definitely a close one. It could have been worse, I think. Zenryuku's got to adjust just a little bit to get more control of the neutral. I feel like they're giving away the neutral a bit more than what Gordeau should allow, at least in these situations we're seeing. But Luke, on the other hand, getting these fantastic combos. No block in the overhead. So that overhead is like Monaset can't do a low option from sword card, so it's always advised at least to block standing after she does sword card. So at least, you know, just in case it's a bit harder to react to that overhead follow-up, gives you a chance to respond with more time. Nice backdash once again from the side of Luke. And oh, the confirm. Okay. Got the subsequent hit with 2A. And now Luke finding themselves on match point. It's been a rather convincing game in regards to neutral. Okay, great bait on the DP. This is the difference we see from the side of Zenryoku. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think Zenryoku stood outside the range of that wake up throw. Otherwise that throw probably would have... Oh no, wait, but I think Assimilation, which is a Gordeau's command grab, is throw invincible, I think. So that wouldn't have worked anyway. Regardless though, the adjustment in Yomi from Zenryoku gets a very convincing clapback on that round. So still a chance for Zenryoku to bring this game back in their favor. Nice reversal DP, Grim Reaper specifically. But wake up. Fireball set from the side of Loop. And it was legitimate. I think Zenryoku was too far for a proper meaty, but wake up DP again. Not caught. Grim Reaper. Oh, wake up 2 and 4C. Both players are slugging on wake ups. Okay, nice blocking over this time. Oh, meaty 2A. Alright. Grim Reaper Ender and just the meaty 2B from the no tech of Loop. I think Loop might have wanted perhaps a wake up DP, but Zenryoku was definitely present in mind. Perhaps got Loop a bit scared to throw that wake up DP out, just due to the fact that Zenryoku was like walking a little back and forth during the no tech. Alright, so we're going into game 4, and I can't help but think that there's starting to become a momentum shift. So if I were Loop, definitely will try to close this out as soon as possible. Try to throw everything that you've got, and a trade, but no confirm. Missed opportunity there. The trade sword car stab is one of Nana's best combo starters. Definitely important to take advantage of that opportunity. Oh, but nice 2 and 4C footsies. Zenryoku misses their CS, and a great composed punish from Loop will find themselves once again on match point. The second one of the set, or the third one of the set proper. Oh yeah, that wake up sword car was not advised. For now though, this is not looking too bad. Oh, a win again for the double sword car. I think that was just mistimed the height a little bit. Once again, that combo is definitely a bit harder for non-assist combos. And I think Loop's using that wake up 2-1-4C as a way of getting out of the corner as well. Even though it's not invincible, it's definitely catching Zenryoku respecting. And allows Loop a get out of jail free card. But an excellent Grim Reaper once again from Zenryoku for the 4th match point of the set. Oh, risky 2-3-6C. Fortunately not punished. Great block on the sword car follow-up. This time gets the punish. Nansa didn't have any meter to make it safe. Oh my goodness, wake up 5V. No fear whatsoever. Okay, Grim Reaper, no CS to make it safe, but I think honestly Zenryoku was far enough away where Luke would have had to go for like a sword card to punish. So, oh, frame kill 5As, okay. But Zenryoku's still playing respectful on the wake up of Luke. And these Grim Reapers are catching Luke quite often, jumping. Zenryoku opting not to keep that Grim Reaper safe and instead lets the punish through. Nice Okizeme setup. Gets the JBs in off of the force function assault. Punish on the sword car stab. And that takes us to game 5 with Zenryoku tying this up 2-2. So already this is the closest set we've had on stream so far. Yeah, sorry, I missed the messages that were earlier. Yeah, Waka, it's not a cross-up. Uni has cross-up protection, so it does mean that such situations are not as they might appear. Alright, and back to the game, we see that, oh, Luke dropped the combo and unfortunately got punished for it. Or beaten out cleanly, it wasn't a punish proper, but... nice wake up CS, read the situation, chose the right button to address the missed 6B from Zenryoku. Nice block on the dash C this time, which is an overhead. Oh no! Zenryoku not putting any safety behind these Grim Reapers. And once again, Luke on match point. But we've seen Zenryoku climb their way back from these situations. They always just manage to recompose themselves and put on a terror of momentum. Charging some grid, catches Loop in the air with the 5C. Post CS. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up? This match is very close.
Is
This
it?
is the closest one we've had. Oh, baits the wake up DP, and we're on the final round.
Ooh, okay.
Wow. So Zenryoku's gone nearly the full distance. The fact that all of these matches have gone every single round does show that Zenryoku has what it takes to still take this set. Oh, okay, yes, punish. No cancel on that 5C, very punishable. A nice combo. Oh, but no blocking the overhead this time. Loop saved all the gimmicks for this last round. Oh, but didn't block the second overhead. And it's a good combo. Sets up the Oki. CS for a proper fireball setup. Oh, and the double overhead seals it away. The hopes and dreams of the comeback put to an end. Oops, wrong player. But Loop will take it 3-2. So good stuff to both of them.
Close.
Yeah, that was that was as close as it gets. My goodness. I mean, what a match still. Like, I think that goes to show that adjustments do go a long ways. But we saw as well that Zenryoku never had a solid chance to present the disrespect against the force function strings, which at least in that specific situation had a large gap where he was able to press the offensive. But Gordo's buttons are notoriously Gordo's buttons are notoriously poor range. They're stubby. They're slow. They're not well suited for dealing with non-assist force function pressure. So it's understandable that he might have been a bit frozen up there. Okay, so what's the next match?
Me and Sea Blizzard.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll have Blizzards do stuff off stream.
Sounds good. Okay, guys. So that was a great game indeed. That was the closest one we've had so far. Like, good stuff again to both of them, but I'm sure we'll see Zenryoku again in the latter portion of the tournament. They had a great showing there, and I have no doubts that they'll start to rise from the ashes in the loser side of the bracket. But for now, we'll have our next match up on stream, which is going to be between D Blizzard and Chug Nugget. Wait, is D Blizzard even here? Oh no, Sea Blizzard. So, someone that is imitating D Blizzard, I guess. I'm not sure who Sea Blizzard actually is. Maybe we can get some intel on that a little later. But I'm almost 100% certain that's not their actual tag. On the other hand, Chug Nugget is one of the regulars at the Berkeley scene. In fact, the founder and I believe the current president as well of the Berkeley FGC. So we'll see if they can put on a solid showing to support their elevated status. And Zenryoku is on his way back to the podium, the stream podium that is. Maybe we can get some insight from the previous match while these players get situated. So here he is.
Yo, what's
Hey.
up? How's it going?
Yeah, what's up?
Thanks, Krushi, for holding it down.
Yeah, of course. That was an insane match.
Yeah, that was a fun set.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, unfortunately in the last round, I just kept getting clipped by like the double overhead thing.
Yeah.
So like, I kept blocking the second one. Like, my timing was wrong for it. I don't know the timing for it.
Right.
And then that, and I kept getting clipped by 2C. That is some jump scare range.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah,
have really
it was
good
it was
range.
wild.
Indeed.
Yeah, those were like the two main things
Mm-hmm.
that I should have done better dealing with those two. It's crazy how much space Grim Reaper takes up.
Yes.
I was like, man, this is wild. So like, yeah. So it was fun to like realize how much space it takes up,
Yeah.
and then like use it all in the middle of the set. But fun set.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was. But that was last round, right? Came the last round last game.
Yes, it went down all the way to the last round. I believe every single game had every possible round as well. So
Nice.
I believe so at least. Maybe we can check the VOD to confirm that.
One Wilder side. Also, is that your
Off stream? Okay. I'll catch you later, man.
All right, catch you later. Okay, so thanks for the intel, Mr. Head. Chug Nugget. Alright, so Zenryoku has to play his losers match off stream, so I'll still be commentating alone, but no worries. You guys are enjoying nonetheless. This has been FG. How is this club called? Fighting Games. There we go. I was gonna say FGC, but I think they're called Fighting Games at Berkeley. So this has been Fighting Games at Berkeley's Uniclear Beginner Tournament offline, being held at the Cal Esports Community Center. I'm Krushi Dad. I've been your commentator for tonight, and it looks like both players are ready. So let's go ahead and get the game scene in there. So Chug, the player one side playing Yuzuriha, and Sea Blizzard, player two side playing Enkidu. So this is probably, I want to say this is like Enkidu's worst matchup, probably. Like it's a little better from in Claire because his dash block is actually like reasonable. Oh, what a fuzzy 5A. Okay, My mistake. I mean, if Enkidu gets these solid hits, this is suddenly an uphill battle for Yuzuriya, because Yuzuriya, when she's at a life deficit, is a completely different character. And oh, another great opportunity there, but okay, for now, things a bit calmer. Yuzu's still at the life deficit. Another great fuzzy 5A from Sea Blizzard. A wake up 4B there. Not sure about that one. Oh, wow. 2A tick throw. In that case, it was actually a gold throw, so I think Chug might have been pressing a button or just input the throw attack a bit too early there. But the Assault J2C does clip Sea Blizzard the second time. Not blocking on wake up. And I think Sea Blizzard has time to just chill for these last moments because they have the life lead. You know, this is where Yuzu definitely gets a bit antsy. Oh, but the run-up throw, and this is a great opportunity for Chug to kill. Oh, wrong combo route though. We'll need one more hit, and the classic whiff throw is plus. Ensures that Chug Nugget, a nice comeback, will get round number 1. Alright, so, okay, what a VO. I was gonna say, I think Sea Blizzard has to be more active on the defensive side. We saw what was successful in the first round, which was those fuzzy 5As after the empty assaults that Chug Nugget had done. Those are what gave Sea Blizzard the best openings. But now with Chug Nugget having this massive life lead and the throw confirm as well, things are nice and cozy. And ooh, no block on the Assault J2C. So after that very back and forth round number 1, it was quite the steamroll in round number 2, and Chug will put himself on the board in game number 1. Alright. So I'd like to see more from Sea Blizzard. I mean, obviously this matchup is super rough, but we saw what was working in that first round of game number 1. Oh my goodness, unblockable. Oh man, I haven't seen that in a good long while, but it's always good to sometimes throw these options out to see what the opponent, how they respond. What a 4B. So that right there, guys, is a counter proper. So it has a couple of frames where it can negate the opponent's attack and do a counter attack as well if it catches something within that time frame. But it'll be the throw confirm that will give Chug Nugget the first round of game number 2. Oh, nice force function. Yeah, Sea Blizzard will need these early hits to ensure that they can get that, what we like to call tempo or initiative, especially important against Yuzu, where the way she has to play becomes just completely different depending on how much life she has relative to the opponent. So that counter hit force function, especially when it havocs, guys, you're actually able to get a nice confirm from it because they're not able to tech that until they land. And Enkidu's havoc mechanic is perhaps one of the most core aspects of the character. Allows Enkidu to get more hits done whenever he hits opponents out of the startup or active frames or even recovery of their moves. Of course, it only applies to certain moves, not all his moves, but the hits done enhancement is very noticeable, as well as occasionally the hit stop enhancement, which just gives you more time to confirm. But as I spoke, Sea Blizzard gets themselves on the board. Gets a round in game number 2. This is a very important inflection point. Ooh, the unblockable again. Okay, this time jumps over it. They might know the countermeasure, but they just have to do it consistently so that it just discourages Chug Nugget from using it. Oh, but drop the combo. Or maybe it was a reset. Sometimes you never know. Oh, that was an opportunity for Sea Blizzard there. Missed it though. And instead, the Bisaki will allow for Chug to double the lead. Double the score as well. Bring them up 2-0. So Sea Blizzard still has a rather sizable ground to cover in order to bring this one back. But once again, these early offensives, I think, will allow for Sea Blizzard to make the necessary progress towards that reverse 3-0. Okay, nice. I like just doing the 2 Rekkas. The third one always catches them off guard, but doing 2 of them allows you, even though you're not necessarily the safest, allows you to remain relatively unscathed, just because they're most of the time expecting that third one. Oh, what a dive kick! I did not expect that one. Alright, and you know, one of the traditional ways of approaching this Yuzu match for Enkidu is to just dash block, wait till the very moment where Yuzu makes the mistake. But in the case of Sea Blizzard, most of the time, they're just trying to throw out the button, which is, you know, typically risky. Now, of course, there's a difference between safety and risk. As always, you have to just measure them in this game. But against Yuzu, there's not much room for error, so you do have to make a very confident calculation when it comes to risk versus reward. Alright, great throw tech from Chug and the run-up throw on the +8, the classic. Alright, corner pressure here. Oh! The Yai Ichirin catches Sea Blizzard, but great force function. We've seen these force functions get a lot of mileage for Sea Blizzard. Okay, baited the DP, but Chug Knight gets out unscathed. Okay, the EX DP right back. There is a little bit of invincibility on it, so... Oh no! Oh! Missed the confirm! And the unblockable reset misses as well! Great no tech from Sea Blizzard! And the dive kick gives Sea Blizzard another fighting chance. The lifeline still remains. Oh! Those up kicks actually frame trapped. Oh, plus frames there on the stomp. But Chug Nugget, no fear, mashes on the next wake up. Fortunately did not win the cycle, but this is good damage. 2.8. But then the wake up DP from Sea Blizzard. This is the start. Oh no! Force function! I think Sea Blizzard actually could have CS'd the whiff on that, I believe. But yeah, chain shifting that definitely would have made it a bit safer. But nevertheless, decent confirm with the Rekkas. Oh, and the delay to A. It wasn't meaty, but it definitely caught Chug flinching just a bit there. And Sea Blizzard is still in this one. The score now 2-1 in the favor of Chug. So Chug still has a chance to close this out, but it's got to be done sooner than later. Okay. Another assault confirmed here. Nice and clean. Wins the cycle as well, but great counter hit 5B, and Chug caught pressing buttons there, went for the wake up 4B. Not a frame 1 counter, so it is risky, and does it again, gets hit out of it appropriately. Good stuff on Sea Blizzard, keeping that meaty. Still have to represent the meaties. As funny as it sounds. Very important, and the plus frames there. Catches Chug Nugget mashing after the 2-2C. I don't know the exact amount of frame advantage that Enkidu gets off of that particular super, but it is enough to say that it is plus and you have to respect it. Or not. Sure, you can disrespect it, but definitely got to be prepared for whatever your opponent throws at you in the next interaction. Speaking of next interaction, Chug Nugget looking to take the train of steam rolling right through this Enkidu straight into the next round, but oh, wake up 4B. Works out that time. And actually, interesting to note, Sea Blizzard did not meaty with that 5B there, so that 4B on wake up was definitely a bit more successful than it would have been otherwise. And I think I'm starting to notice that Chug is playing a bit more aggressively with this Yuzu. I think the weakness has started to be found. Definitely catching Sea Blizzard pressing a lot sometimes, just making the wrong read, which unfortunately happens, but one more clean touch could probably do it, and the 260 chain shift. Oh, the assaults, okay, probably should have confirmed there, but the wake up 4B. Fortunately for Chug, does escape with that one, and we'll take it 3-1. So that was a bit of a nasty scramble at the end there, but fortunately for Chug, managed to keep things under control and ensured that no opportunity was given for the side of Sea Blizzard to bring that one back. So we'll be seeing Chug Nugget in the winner semis of our bracket. We'll have to probably move along here a bit more quickly, but I'll definitely make sure to let the TO know once they come back. I believe our next one on stream will be one of the following. It'll be Loop versus Froggers, or Phoenix versus Chug Nugget, whom you just saw. I'll get the word from the TO once they return. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I think, you know, the most interesting things to point out about that match, you know, obviously it's not the most favorable for Enkidu, but it's important to note that those force functions were working out extremely well for Sea Blizzard early on, as well as those fuzzy 5As. But then towards the end there, we didn't see as much of that. In fact, I can't recall a single fuzzy 5A that was done after those first 2 games, I believe it was. So just not presenting the option anymore, it made it feel like Chug could just do whatever they wanted. Like Chug definitely was like, oh, I can just do assault multiple times in a row, and certainly allowed for all that room to be taken, despite the fact that Yuzu's supposed to zone in that matchup. That's where Enkidu's the weakest, I would say. And actually, we didn't see Sea Blizzard use the parry either, which is honestly a good tool just to throw out, similar to the way Chug was using that 4B of Yuzu's. You know, obviously it's risky. It's not frame 1, and the same goes for Enkidu. But throwing out those parries does allow for at least some space to be created should they connect, and even side switches. So a lot of the situations where Sea Blizzard was put in the corner could allow for Sea Blizzard to put Chug in the corner to make sure to get that offense started, where I think Enkidu is definitely one of the strongest characters with that corner pressure going. So now here comes our TO. We'll get the word of the next match. What's up? Good stuff.
Luke and Ari.
Luke and Ari. Perfect. Okay. And time check is 8:48, so we'll probably have to play a lot of the losers off stream because we got to get moving at least for these couple ones if we want to finish on time.
Yeah, those are off. Whatever. Round 2 is off stream.
Round 3 will probably have to be off stream as well.
Okay.
But for now, I think we're good.
Okay.
Let me get this next match going because it looks like the players are going. Do you know who's player 1? Probably Ari, right?
I think Luke is.
Yeah, Luke is not going to say. I think that's right. Cool. Okay, so our next one is Froggers versus Luke. This is winner semis, still first to 3. So Merkava can still bully from afar, but Nanase is certainly equipped to press the offensive, and we see Loop already get the first block streak started. What a dash seed. That was good. Okay, the throw. So Merkava can wiggle the stick, mash the buttons in order to get more damage off of that.
Yeah, you just learned that actually.
There you go. Great block in the overhead. No punish though. I don't think Nanase had any way to make that save, so you definitely have to present the punish there to discourage Luke from going for that. With the dash C overhead.
Yeah, the dash B, dash C is a mix-up, right?
Yes, yeah. At certain spacing, it becomes very hard to react, but strictly speaking, it's still reactable, but whether you react in the moment is another story. Okay, the increased J2C. This combo might not connect. Yeah, ran out of bounces. But some menacing corner pressure. It's catching Froggers. Yeah, had to hold that triple overhead. We closed out the round. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice catch on the backdash. The tail end of that recovery is definitely throwable, so great awareness from Froggers. Alright, back to the corner pressure. Sword part overhead. Okizena set up. I like the delay tech attempt from Progress, but unfortunately didn't delay tech long enough to avoid that meaty fireball. But Progress does escape the corner. Not for long. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, the command grab.
I believe it's blockable actually, but it's it definitely caught what Loop was doing there. Not sure what button was pressed, but
Oh, gets hit by the projectile.
yeah, and great confirm as well. All the way to the corner.
Really good corner pressure, definitely gonna get good here.
Yeah, a lot of it is just visual confusion, visual disarray, I think is what is causing a lot of these like air normals to connect as well. You see that far is just no chance to breathe there, and Loop's gonna get game number 1.
この風の中でやる気なのね。
Alright, yeah, so going into game number 2, we'll definitely have to see Frauders play a more active defense and try to land those hits early on in neutral to avoid being put in those corner situations we saw here. Yeah, and this long-range bullying is definitely where Merkava's domain is. I would like to also see the little, you know, where it extends his arm. Merkava is like the grab.
Oh, the command grab, yeah.
Yeah. That one is really good for dealing with nonsense fireballs because they actually go through it.
Oh, really? Does that go through a lot of fireballs? Or just like Nanase specifically?
No, it goes through a lot. As long as it's on the way towards them. Once it connects with them or is on the way back, he can be hit by the fireball.
Gotcha. I didn't know that. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, great punish on that sword car. Definitely not safe from that distance.
Zoner Merkava. I never thought of him as a zoner. He's not really a zoner though, is he?
He can honestly play a lot of zones, a lot of, like, you can play between rushdown, you know, blender, mix up. Yeah, he can do a lot, so. Depending on the matchup, it might be advisable to adjust accordingly. We'll see Luke get a good knockdown here. Oh, the dash C.
Doesn't get the overhead. Oh, but gets it on the third time.
Yeah, and will that kill? Oh, touch.
Tags?
Great throw tech. And Luke not respecting the plus frames after throw tech. Oh, nice.
There's
confirm.
that command grab.
Oh, good block again. Oh no! It was punishable, but I think Frogger's man just mistimed the button press.
The command grab steals grid meter, right?
No, not for Merkava. For Gordo it does.
For Gordo. Does it just damage?
Yeah, pretty much just damages and gives Merkava a nice knockout.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
No, you're good. Thank you. You 3-0? Cool. You and Trace. Astro. The guy in the red shirt.
Okay, so apologies about that, guys. We had to sort out a loser side match that took place off screen. In the meantime, we see Loop go up 2-0 on the non-assess. So the last round, I believe, there was a similar scenario as what happened prior, where just the corner pressure was overwhelming for Froggers. A nice 5B check. Oh. It's a really long range low 2C for non-assess.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
2C is such a good button.
Oh, but great punish there from Progress. Good awareness. Okay, doesn't finish the combo, but it's fine. Got some space. Oh no.
Blocks the overhand. Doesn't get that block. Yeah, the fireball pressure from Loop is just pretty insane.
Yeah, indeed. Hot Frogger's pressing buttons. Oh, great stagger pressure again, and Luke finds himself on match point
Yeah.
in the winter semis. Oh no.
Is that plus?
No. It's punishable. Okay, knockdown. And the dash C. Oh, okay, okay. This pressure continues.
Yeah, just super solid pressure with all the fireballs and the assaults in there almost.
Yeah, I must say Frogger's blocking is very good. Just
Yeah.
needs to get like a couple button presses in there because not all of those are true blockings. But for now, escape the situation. Oh no! Is this it? Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. So Loop will take it 3-0. Great stuff. That was just a terror of pressure. Like constant, just throwing out those overheads. I think I saw triple overhead at one point, and even
Yeah.
Frog was still able to block those, but it was just at the end it was just too
It was
much.
a lot.
Yeah, it's too much for dealing with some good stuff. The next one is Phoenix and you.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, look up there. Alright, so our next match, guys, so that concludes the winter semis number 1. We'll have our next winter semis match, which is going to be between Shug, the Yuzu player we saw earlier, and Phoenix, whom I believe hasn't played on stream so far. So it'll be the first we see of them. Okay. Hope you guys are enjoying the tournament so far. It's been a lot of intense matches. Who are you guys rooting for to take it all? Any predictions? Any players you've become fans of? Alright. So, once again, I think this is going to be Yuzu versus an unknown character. We're not sure who Phoenix plays just yet. At least, personally, I'm not sure. We might know which character we'll be seeing very shortly. And in fact, actually, both players are getting queued up in character select. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. Oh, Akatsuki. Wow, so another favorable match for Yuzu, that's for sure. We'll see if Phoenix proves otherwise, though. Akatsuki definitely known to be a character that can pack a punch, no pun intended, once he gets up close and personal. So we'll see what the round start will be, how the tone will be set. Round start, Assault J2C from the side of Shug, respected by Phoenix. Oh, but Wake Up Mash, not respected this time, confirmed in to be Tatsu. Alright, but great Assault over the Fireball. So yeah, Assault is a great measure against Fireballs in this game, typically, especially Akatsuki's. Nana says B Fireball, which travels on the ground as well. Assault is good to challenge that as well. And I'm joined now by Zenryu, who I believe has played one of his matches.
Yep.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, gamers? How goes it?
Zenryu is nice and cozy in losers' quarters, I believe. So we might be seeing you.
We may. Oh, Yuzu.
Yeah, Yuzu once again. And poor Akatsuki has to
Oh, yeah.
battle this uphill matchup.
Yeah, I remember the first EVO I went to, 2019, on my way to like the uni suite, and I was playing Akatsuki versus a Yuzu, who like 20-0'd me or something.
Oh no.
And it was my first time playing the character, but I was like, dang, this is rough.
Yeah. Yeah, the respective, the world scene from Akatsuki, it's not so bright. But that's not looking too bad so far. The life deficit's not too... Oh my goodness. That is tragic. The drop combo leads straight into a combo of Chug's own. 4B counter, and unfortunately... Oh! Okay. Chance.
Is that even invincible?
No.
Yeah. Let's go.
No, yeah, Chug's been doing that a lot today. Yeah.
He knows it's not invincible, right?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Let's go.
Yeah. But, you know, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it hits, then it's a good move. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, Assault G2C once again, and yes, Chug will be up 1-0 here in our winner semis number 2. We haven't actually seen any DPs from the side of Phoenix, I don't believe. So perhaps that'll be a factor in the Yomi later on.
Dang.
But in the meantime, you'll have to watch poor Katsuki get bodied by this 4B users.
Nice touch on that. Nice time on that 4B. Does it have a large active window or?
Large enough where, yes, you can do that, yeah. Yeah, famously, there's this, there's footage of Squish against Kure. Perhaps two of the best players in their respective character, at least back in Eunice. And Kuro would just mash that 4B on Akatsuki's Wake Up DP and Wake Up Hitatsu, and it would kill both. So brutal out there. But again, nice round from Chug. They go up again, and these Assault G2Cs putting in work. Right on the 1-hit 2C. Corner combo, ran out of bounces there.
Oh. I like that empty jump.
Yeah.
To see what he would do.
Oh, didn't quite get the stagger pressure as desired, I imagine. And once again, Chug grabs himself another round, and this will be 2 games favorable. So Phoenix, a lot of work to do to bring this back, but you know, step by step, this can be done. Interaction by interaction. Oh man, triple Saki.
Zoning.
Yeah, just for emphasis. Oh, I like the stagger there. Great.
Nice adjustment.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, no CS to continue the turn, but it's fine for now.
Damn, it's crazy it has a hitbox.
It does, yeah. And yeah, when you do it against projectiles, it negates it in this game rather than doing the full counter like it did in Eunice. In Eunice, it was crazy. It would like pull you in from full screen almost as well.
I remember Yojimbo doing that. Shout out to Yojimbo.
Yeah.
Hope you're killing it wherever and whatever you're doing, man. Miss you over at the UCLA Discord.
Yeah, we miss you, man. Yeah, uses 4B is a move.
Yeah, right on cue.
Alright, so potential match point.
Here too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chug knows. Potential match point for Yuzu. Okay, barely safe there. Had Akatsuki been a little closer, that is actually punishable by Yuzu's 2A. So, options to make that safe. Of course, most Akatsuki go for that EX Fireball, 236C or J236C. You can also go for CS to keep your turn going. At least gives you a more confident opportunity to beat that pressure up.
I like seeing more of these throws from Fonks. It's gonna really add up here. Give Chug something to think about, and he's on the verge of taking the round.
Oh, nice throw.
Dash up counter hit throw. Let's go.
Caught Chug off guard there. The defense did have holes, and so they were exploited. Great stuff.
Yeah, nice adjustment. Chug has been blocking pretty comfortably and pressing 4B a lot, so if Fonks can find answers for that, that's going to have to force Chug off his rhythm here a bit. Nice confirm.
What a combo! Oh my... Whoa.
Let's go.
Okay, that's the first Wake Up DP we actually see.
Okay, plus frames, but the spacing was not quite there to make the most out of it.
Two opportunities there to kill, but decides instead to
Let's go.
make things interesting. And how it started was how it ends.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yep, the 4B, the Alpha, and the Omega. Chug will grab himself the 3 games and advance to winners finals. So good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff there. Like, Yuzu, clearly has a lot of good space control and dominance over, like, pretty much whatever area of the screen she wants. So, baiting whiffs in this game goes a long way. Because rebeating and canceling is so strong.
Yeah, yeah.
If you make them whiff, you take away that ability from them, and that's where you can find a lot of openings, or at least gain ground.
Mhm.
Force them to deal a strike throw, which can get pretty scary pretty fast, as Tonks showed.
Yeah, yeah. It's a central element, not just to playing Akatsuki, but playing a lot of characters fundamentally in Uni. Is oftentimes you're building your game plan around strike throw. It's what allows you to create those frame traps,
For
get
sure.
those openings.
Cool.
So, is this match still going Trace versus Wilder?
Oh, let me check. But do you...
We do have one queued up, which is Thonks versus Senryoku.
Okay. Do you think we have time to stream losers?
We can do definitely
Round 4.
losers. Yeah. This is losers quarters, I think.
Round 4?
No, semi.
That's
Yeah,
semis,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well... Yeah. Okay. Let me check on that.
Okay, we can probably do winners finals now, though.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, great stuff to Chug once again. Advances to winners finals. We'll meet Loop there, the Nonus that's been putting on a tear this tournament so far. What an incredible run it's been.
Yeah. Good stuff from Loop. Really good sense of like spacing and confirms too.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, looking forward to see what else he can pull off
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
this tournament for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely people coming out, and it's cool seeing like the lab time and the innocentness in everyone's eyes.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, this is the start of the journey, guys. This is what beginner tournaments are all about, where we see people getting excited to play Uni. It's been 10 members strong for this tournament, I believe it's been, and which
Pretty good turnout.
Yeah, warms the heart. I love seeing this turnout for Uniclair, especially offline at the local FGC at Berkeley. So, thanks to everyone that joined. It's been awesome to see everyone get their gameplay in.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, what's up, Prince Waka? Is he still here?
Maybe just has the stream on in the background. I believe Prince Waka was busy with some emulation stuff. So
All right, we've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
talking about that. It's either that or
Oh,
he's labbing
he's
some
there.
Curtis Hibiki setups. Yo, what's up?
what's up, Waka?
Labbing some Curtis Hibiki resets in between your emulation stuff compiling and testing, probably.
That's good. The losers are off stream, and then I'll be on stream.
Yeah, we'll do winners finals then. Yep,
Cool.
perfect.
Should I go play my match then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, gamers. See you
Yep,
in
it's been a pleasure, Zenryoku. Good luck out there.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, guys, so our next match on stream will be between Loop and Chug Nugget. This is for winners finals. Whoever wins will advance straight to grand finals on the winner's side. Oh yeah, Waka, no worries, dude. You appreciate you're supporting the stream regardless. I'm sure our friends over at Berkeley as well appreciate it the same. Let me go ahead and stand up now. Get my vocal cords ready for an exciting winners finals battle. Just gotta figure out who's actually on what side. I guess we'll see very soon. Okay, the players locked in, ready to go. Let's see what characters they select. I believe we'll be seeing Yuzu and Nanase. Yep, indeed. No fanciness here. Just sticking to the tried and true, what brought them this far. Let me go ahead and switch the names. They're not in the correct order. There you go. You love labbing Curse Hibiki resets and been doing a lot with emulation. Yeah, you gotta have a good balance between them, so I totally understand. Gotta have that multitasking as well. You know, multitasking is crucial. It's essential to becoming the state-of-the-art Hibiki player, you know? Alright, here we go. Both players going in. Oh, nice round start dash blocking straight into 5A. Appreciate the measure. That's how you beat these assaults. Sliding right under them and getting that punish in thereafter. But the first solid combo goes to the side of Chug. Unfortunately won't win the cycle. Oh man, the trade. Great whiff punish there. But too far for the confirm that Luke's been using. Sword Car would do the trick there, but regardless, gets the damage. That's the important part. Another 2C charge 5C missed again. This time, oh my goodness. Both players are swinging. Luke, wake up 2C once again, and we'll grab the first round of our winner's finals match. Oh, yep, there's the confirm. On countered especially, even on normal hit, there's plenty of hits done. Plenty of time to run up and get that 5B to confirm. Great block in the overhead. That did look like it was minus. It's not unsafe, but definitely means that you have to respect what your opponent presses afterwards. It is their turn. Oh, great delayed force function. That timing threw off Chug a lot, actually. But unfortunately, the drop combo and loop, that should have actually been plus on drop, but just wasn't able to press that advantage there. So back to neutral. Definitely a domain that's favorable for Yuzuriha, but just as I say, Nase gets that sword in, and Loop turns it into first blood in winners finals. So good stuff. Yeah, appreciate your supporting the stream, Waka. It's really good to see you giving the support to as many of these local college communities as possible. And of course, you know, supporting the UCLA people as well. Really appreciate it. Alright, nice fireball launch. He's gonna get another confirm. Chug. Oh, yep, there we go. That's what I would like to see. So that's what Nanase can do after these drops. She's basically not like in full punishable lane recovery there. She's still able to fall with the button, or even press a ground button and still be plus. And so you saw Luke take advantage of that. Was enough to get that first round in game number 2. Oh, great jump over that Saki, and actually got a whip punish with the 2B. Nanase's buttons reach insanely far. But Chug's still getting a solid combo. Gonna spend some meter. Extra damage there. Okay, chain shift to see what Chug had done. Meaty 2As though. Alright, Okizeme. Good blocks. Oh, I think that was an attempt at a force function cancel. Doing that special jump that Nanase has, but great 2 through 6C. EX sword car. Okay, quick overhead. Oh! The reversal from Chug got baited properly, but I think Luke just wasn't expecting it and wasn't ready in time for the punish. And on the other side, we see, oh, Chug could have closed it there. Okay, okay. Safe. Loop's wake up there was not actually a proper reversal. 214C, no invincibility on it, so unless Chug had messed up the meaty, it wasn't going to work out for Luke. And so the rounds are tied up in game 2. No trade on the 3C. Okay, nice pressure. 3C, force function fireball. And great stuff from, this is Loop here, putting on this corner pressure. Oh! Oh, I don't know if that could have been blocked. Maybe? It's possible. I've never seen that happen where the sword car overhead gets blocked, basically like it's chain shifted as soon as the counter triggers. But nonetheless, Loop, off the back of some favorable interactions thereafter, gonna put 2 games on the board, bringing them that much closer to that sweet grand final spot. Alright, so the round start was calm this time. Both players respecting their options to get the pressure going. Oh, wake up backdash. I love that. That we haven't seen actually from Luke. These matches we have on stream so far, from my recollection. It's been a lot of wake up DP, wake up 2C, some of these more interesting and more risky options. But wake up backdash mid-screen against Yuzu, completely fine. Especially from what we've seen from the side of Chug. Not really any scary meaties necessarily that would invalidate the backdash. So, you see this good knockdown here. Great bait on the reversal, but unfortunately mistimes the punish. I think Chug might have had an opportunity to go for the reversal again on the post CS, but nonetheless, Loop, another round will bring them to match point and grand finals point to secure that envied, coveted spot on the winner's side. It's been a really good beginner tournament so far, seeing every player bring out what they've got on their respective characters, and especially, of course, Nanase, one of my favorite characters to watch. I play her myself, so there's some biased appreciation for seeing her on the screen right now. Wake up 2A. I think it was an interesting setup that Chug was going for. Couldn't quite keep it clean. Oh, no blocking the overhead, but gotta use this a faster roll to confirm from that, or use CS. Wake up sword card, not gonna work that time. And good punish from Chug, good awareness. Can spend meter to kill. Yes, indeed. Nice and clean from Chug. Stays composed. Keeps themselves in it. So we'll see yet another round in this very tight slugfest. Oh, okay, interesting setup. I think that might have just been a way of catching Chug off guard. And nice block on the dashing C once again. Okay, funny trade. Hilarious trade, in fact. Oh my goodness, what a 4B. Caught the charge JC of Nanase from downtown. Back to neutral we are. Definitely favorable for Yuzu, but great punish. Unfortunate spot for Chug to end the stance there. Just close enough for Nanase to put on a show, and oh, did not spend meter to make that overhead safe. I think Loop was just confident that that would work. Understandably so. What a 3C. Okay, CS to keep the turn. What a throw tech. Oh, mashing on plus frames. Oh, but missed the combo. Oh, what a block. And Chug stays in this one. That was close. Oh my goodness. A bit of a scramble towards the end of that game. Definitely some opportunities that Chug might have let slip through their hands, but stayed calm enough to still secure that round. And we'll see a game 4. Okay, nice 2C. Another great 2C from the side of Chug. This time leading to a combo. Alright, 2-1-4C. Assault J2C this time. Second one blocked. Good blocks from Luke, but okay. Alright, and the subsequent meaty 2C does catch Luke pressing a button, so another round on the board for Chug. Yet another step closer to bringing this one all the way back. Alright, okay. 2B hits. And just lets it reset. Alright, sets the fireball, and we'll see a throw into the corner. Back tech from Chug. Actually, great choice there. Whenever Nanase sets that fireball mid-screen, you usually can back tech and completely avoid the situation. Allows you to assess, and for a character like Yuzu, you can teleport out, you can jump out, you can do a lot of stuff. Oh, missed the punish Loop did. And great CS from Chug to use the appropriate option afterwards. Okay. Oh! Amazing recognition on that missed screen shield. Oh, missed the combo in. Okay, okay. Safe for now with that Assault J2C. And now, Chug ties up the score 2-2. We are going the full distance, but will we see a reverse 3-0? Let's find out. Alright. Sets the fireball. Again, you know, this is like a very risky way to play the Yuzu matchup, but we have seen Chug not play this matchup traditionally, not go for the, you know, standard control the neutral with the different set of slashes that Yuzu's got available. We've seen more so Chug just run in and try to get these 4Bs going, try to get these Assault J2Cs to start up close pressure. Of course, who doesn't want to get that pressure going? Because, you know, you want to land your combo, right? But it's always a risky way to play, especially in a match where Nanaset also wants to be close. And we see a nice solid hit from Loop, which is going to lead to a 2-3-6 knockdown. And another hit, that was a meaty counter hits this time, but misses the combo. Still a chance for Chug to bring this one back. Oh my goodness. Loop there definitely got away with murder. That wake up J260 was about to be blocked and punished for potentially a full combo, but the fortunate trade will definitely allow for Loop to stop some breathing room here. See, Chug Knight gets some 2As for the next confirm. Wake up throw though, missed the combo under what I believe it was. Okay. So back to neutral. Loop's still trying to maintain this corner, but oh, I think that was probably like maximum EX Sorkar spacing, so it might have just been barely punishable, which Chug just missed the opportunity potentially. Okay. Oh, okay, yes. Has the knowledge, Loop does, to jump the unblockable. I think they were relatively safe from that distance regardless, but it's good to be safe than sorry. Nonetheless, spends the meter Chug. Oh, maybe he shouldn't have CS'd when he did. I think some damage left on the table, but regardless, the round secured with the run-up 5A. We're going the full distance, final round of Winners Finals. Ooh, once again, we're seeing Loop get these far 2C, charge 5C hits. Instead of using the sword card, just opting for a closer confirm with the increased JC, which has been working out, of course. Okay, we're seeing this corner pressure going. This is where Loop is most comfortable, guys. The run-up throw, I think catching Chug press a button there, but this time the dash didn't see blocked. Nonetheless, great counter throw from Loop. This is actually a chance to kill. Oh, okay. In the throw! In Loop! With the corner sequence that we've seen a number of times now. Takes Winners Finals 3-2. So now Loop will find themselves sitting nice and cozy in that grand final spot. So great stuff to both of the players. That was a very good match. That was a very intense match. I'm definitely looking forward to see either one of them further down the line during this tournament. I think we'll probably be seeing next up the loser semis. We're running close on time here, though, so we'll have to probably check in with the TO for that one once they arrive. But yeah, that was a very good match. That was really exciting to see. Good stuff for Loop coming away with the victory there. It definitely didn't look too clean towards the Game 4 and Game 3 as well, but still managed to recompose themselves and get it back in Game 5. And actually, the way it ended was the way we've seen Loop like run through these opponents that they've faced throughout this tournament, which is just put on that terrifying corner pressure. It gives you not very much room to breathe. The best way to deal with that is to play active defense. There are opportunities where you can definitely press buttons out of what Nanaset does. Another way you can deal with that is to stand shield. You'll probably catch Nanaset with doing one of those air normals. And when you stand shield and air normal, you not only put them in a position where they can't cancel that air normal, it also increases their landing recovery a ton, which means that you have an opportunity to get the counterattack and potentially get yourself out of that situation. Alright, hey, what's up? So, I'm joined by the TOs. I think, so time check, I think these matches will have to be like sped through.
Oh, we're gonna do losers round 4 on stream.
Yes, yeah,
But yeah, we're streaming everything now.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're at 9:25. So that was a great match. Very close. Very
I
intense.
honestly did not expect to lose tonight.
You know.
So that means Luke has played Uni before.
Yeah. Dang. Well, hey, we're learning some new killers as we go along.
But
so.
like, me too. I also played Mimi before.
Yeah, sure.
What was your favorite set out of the ones you've seen so far?
My favorite set was Loop versus what was it? Loop versus Zenryoku. That was the first 3-2 set we had. That one was super close.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first glimpse we saw of Loop as well on stream. So of course that gave me the first surprise of what lied ahead.
Yeah, I was like, his Valence is very good.
Yeah, definitely. Like there's a lot of tools that Loop uses that are actually really good, and I don't use a lot myself. So I'm taking some notes for later. You know.
You also play Nanase?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, that's the beauty of Uniclear. There's a lot of characters you can play with multiple play styles, and it's what allows you to express yourself in a number of ways. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Bots.
Yeah, bot probably. Let's go. Go.
I'm so good at this.
All right. We had to quickly just address something in the chat, guys, so thanks for bearing with us. But I think we'll have our next match as a loser semis, Wilder and Zenryoku. So Wilder we saw one of our first on-stream matches playing the Byakuya. Zenryoku we expect to see Gordeau. Once they're both ready, of course.
Did you post a stream in the Discord?
Oh, no.
I posted in our Discord, but we got a few from there.
I did not post it in our Discord.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Ah, cool.
Alright, loser semis, guys, get hype. This is for a spot in the losers finals, which is the one-way ticket to grand finals on the loser side. I actually believe Wilder's played Gordeau before as well, so there perhaps will be some familiarity to the matchup, and depending on how it goes, we could even potentially see a character switch along the way, which could only mean one thing, which is a Gordeau mirror. We haven't seen a mirror match on stream so far, so that would be exciting. Okay, here we go. Both players seem to be ready. Cool. So did I get the sides right? Yes, I did. Okay, so Wilder versus Zenryoku. The characters we expected are being seen to start off, but let's see if any changes happen along the way.
It's a Gordeau player.
Yeah, recent switch actually. In fact, a couple of days ago was when Zenryoku picked up Gordeau.
Oh, who did you play before?
He used to play Akatsuki.
Ah.
Alright, divide. Here we go. Oh, Brown Star 5C. That's the Gordeau classic. It's either that or Grim Reaper. Oh!
Just command grab again. Oh,
Yep,
command grab
okay.
number 3.
Command grab. SF5? Nope. Okay. 2C. Yeah, so interesting to note about Gordeau's command grab is actually throw invincible. We saw Wilder go for a wake up throw on one of those, so not gonna work against that. Grim Reaper CS, the classic. Do it again. Keep it safe and plus, in fact. Piece of knowledge that Wilder might not have been aware of, based on the fact that there was some mashing caught there, and Zenryoku put himself on the board. Okay, good record confirmed from the 2A.
Nice web.
Yep.
Doesn't really get a conversion.
Yep, and oh, great backdash from Zenryoku. Gordeau's backdash is one of the best in the game just because of the amount of space it covers and the amount of time it lasts. Very fast, and it managed to avoid the dash B of Wilder.
And there's the IW.
Yeah, meanwhile, Infinite Word. Tanoshine.
I love how they just lag the game. Like, that's not a netcode thing.
Yeah.
It's just the underlying thing.
Yep, sometimes it's aesthetic. Oh, okay, reset. I think Zenryoku could have killed proper with that combo, but decided to keep it nice and interesting. Still takes game 1, nonetheless, so good stuff. Oh, back to character slide. Okay, I think we will see the Gordeau mirror. Yes, indeed! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. So everything as predicted so far. Oh, we've got a Wilder fan in the chat. What's up, Sketchy Dot?
I believe in Gordeau's supremacy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gordeau takes this one.
Yeah, yeah, Gordeau will take this one, that's for sure. Okay, what's the round start? It's gotta be Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
Oh!
No?
Tamest Gordeau round start.
Yeah.
Backdash. So respectful. Standard bread and butter.
Nice grab.
Yeah, great grab.
We
saw-
can combo off of that one.
Yes, yeah, Gordeau can combo off his grab. He has two ways to do so. You can either drop the opponent on the ground by holding down, or you can just let the throw do its normal thing, in which the opponent will be thrown against the wall, and then you can follow with dash C.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very cool. But post CS, or no, that just might have been Wake Up Grim Reapers. And Zenro can get the first round. Oh, no meter behind that to make it safe. That was risky.
It was the Gordeau round start that we wanted to see.
Yeah, no, true. And actually, Grim Reaper is faster than 5C anyway, so it kind of makes sense.
That combo under is new, right? In Uniclear?
Oh yes, yeah, the one where he like spins
Yeah.
to the side. Yeah, that's it. Grim Reaper CS. Oh. Okay. Good retaliation from Wilder. Oh dear, this could be a good punish opportunity. All right, decent damage, 1.5. But Zenryoku counterattacks, and we'll get a knockdown into the corner. Let's see what the Okudema is. Wake up command grab.
That is such a Gordeau thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, wake up Grim Reaper.
Wake up Grim Reaper. I love this match.
Yeah, this has been a match of Under Night and Birth. Executable late there. Loser semis no less, but we're still seeing a Gordeau mirror, which is a treat that you won't get anywhere else. Oh! Okay, interesting round start. These two players always bringing something new, I appreciate that. Huge round start.
Tries to go for the overhead, but a little too far away.
Yeah, Gordeau's fist a bit too stubby for that.
Yeah.
Oh, catches the air assault there.
I think 5C was an overhead.
Charge by season real quick.
Oh, I didn't know that was a charge 5C.
Yeah. We haven't seen it in use just yet, but... Okay. Slight minus in the Grim Reaper is Gordeau gaming. Okay, round start, Grim Reaper. Oh, what a whiff punish. Wake up buttons from Wilder caught by Zenryoku intelligently. We'll see the standard combo under. Okay, these 3Cs, so interesting thing, as I would go for any slide in any fighting game, usually 3C is punishable based on how far you do it from. But that could be it, and yes indeed, Zenryoku. Good stuff to him. He will take it 3-0 over Wilder. The Gordeau mirror was entertained, but I think that kind of fell into the plans of Zenryoku. That was probably the end goal anyway. Get that Gordeau mirror going, and then get every mental edge possible, because Zenryoku is definitely known to be like a Yomi style player. Like he'll go for some crazy things that make no sense, but it's like he knows it'll work, So we saw a bit of that in that match, but good stuff regardless. And a good showing as well from Wilder. Takes top 4 in the beginners tournament, but we'll be seeing you next up in
Yes.
the losers finals.
Jay versus Zen, right?
That's right. Yep.
You feel ready, Chong?
No. Because Zen plays Under Night too.
I believe in you, Chong.
I can't beat anybody that's played Under Night before.
Be your best. Be your best. You have at least you get the first 3 to get a read on it. So.
Yeah. I was trying to adapt to Luke. He's just too good.
I will see how this pans out. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, guys, that was our losers semis. We're gonna do losers finals next between Shug and Zenryoku.
Who do you think will win this one?
I think I'll go 3-2 in favor of Zenryoku. And I got to root for Zenryoku because he's my fellow UCLA man, but
Fair, that's fair.
I think it will be close. And these two haven't faced each other, I don't believe, in the bracket.
Yeah,
so,
not yet.
yeah. So the first encounter is always going to be an unknown. There's always going to be a lot of swinging and
wild reads, but I'm
But
sure.
they both brought loop to 3-2.
I'm sorry.
They both brought loop to 3-2.
That is true. That is a good point. So definitely these players are well matched. We'll see, no doubt, a good match from here on out. You guys have been enjoying it so far. You and Claire began returning at fighting games at Berkeley.
Does it stream with game audio?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we just can't hear it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the stream set's pretty foreign, but we tried our best with the feedback of the chatters to
Yeah.
keep the audio balanced.
We got like this whole night stream and everything. I think we're the only one that uses this.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Hey, I mean, this is what the school should be doing to support you guys. So it's really cool to see. All right, cool. So both players ready. Got the characters locked in. We'll see, as expected, Yuzu versus Gordeau. So typically the round star is Gordeau favored, but it can go either way. Let's find out. Okay, round star backdash. So I think Zenrik's just trying to get an understanding of how Chug prefers to play this matchup, because you see a lot of Yuzes back up and throw the sword, but Chug's going right in right away.
It's a very Chug thing to do.
Yeah. Wants to land the combo, gets the assault J2C. Drops it though, but that was just an opportunity for Whip Punish to hit. Oh no, the drop. But the frame trap with the Bisaki secures round number 1. Actually perfect, in fact. Okay, there, yeah. I think Zenrik would just want to get information in that first round start. But okay, I got the AOK to get that Grim Reaper round start. Okay. Back tech with punish? Yes. Nice. Good uses of CS there, just to make sure. It's always important to reassure oneself, especially in this game where sometimes if you mess up, you're a bit punishable.
What happened there?
Uses counter. So 4B has a window of time where it can counter, like just moves in general, that aren't like low hitting, and unfortunately Zenrik didn't do a meaty there, so that's what happens. Okay, charging some grid. Oh, what a force function. That's what it's for. So force function is great for just catching up projectiles, but it's also good at catching opponents that are in that assault space where they're trying to go right in front of you. Okay. But Zenrik unfortunately couldn't make the most use of his corner pressure attained, so for now just back to mid screen. Oh! Okay, 5C confirmed. Dash up. Okay, respects the wake up. Oh no! Chug was mashing that 4B. Zenrik has definitely got to adjust that pressure, because I don't think he'll get a chance proper to do that 6B overhead mid-string. It'll have to be a bit more calculated. Grim Reaper CS? Plus frames? Yes. I think it was an awkward way to do it, but I think he just wanted to show Chug that this is plus.
Alright, out of the corner?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a chance.
Oh, what a jump. Oh, no punish on that. And that's it? Yeah! Zenryoku. Definitely an opportunity missed there, but Chug, the opportunist, on the other side will get game number 1 in the finals. So it's important to get first blood, especially in these games, because that's just one extra game where you're not allowed to make a mistake. Zenryoku has to be extra clean from here on out. So far, a good start.
Unfortunate.
Did not wait long enough for the throw invincibility to expire. Whiff throw was not in fact plus that time. Back to neutral. Oh, great spacing from Zenryoku to get that grid charge. Oh, Chug, give it the cycle. I don't know if they need to do that, but Zenryoku still will appreciate the fact that he has CS available on this wake up. For now, doesn't spend it, but counter hit. Oh. So when it shows the red, that means that it was counter hit throw. So Zenryoku was probably pressing a button after that JA. So good stuff from Chug getting the first round of game number 2.
The counter again.
Yeah. Sometimes just throw it out and you might catch something.
Yeah. I see him whipping it in neutral.
Yeah. Oh, that traded. That's it. That's supposed to be invincible. So that's tragic, but still a confirm off the throw. Okay, throw again. Gets a 5A reset actually, didn't confirm proper. Back to Grim Reaper. That I love that both players are embodying their character perfectly. It's beautiful. It's what we want to see. Okay, nice throw tech from Chug. Oh, great spacing. Great spacing. Could have confirmed into the follow-up to kill, but keeps it interesting. One more chance for Chug to... Okay, standing over him. Didn't 4B that time. I think we saw last time where it was probably being mashed as fast as possible to be able to beat it. But Zenryoku's still not afraid to keep throwing it out, just to make sure that Chug didn't get lucky the previous time. Plus? Ooh, yeah. So a way to reduce, for those of you that are nerds, it's +6. The way to reduce that to be a bit less plus is by shielding that last hit to make sure that you can actually press something that's fast enough. Because Gordo's 2A is not that fast. Yuzu can definitely beat it out if she shields, but in that situation, Zenryoku took advantage of the knowledge gap, and nice perfect to finish out game number 2.
So the shield reduces the frame advantage?
Yes, yeah. To be exact, by 3 frames, which is significant enough for Gordo to not be able to continue pressure against some characters. Oh, yeah, punish indeed. Good stuff from Chug. Getting that 2C in there. Oh! Barely see Assault JA as the assault button of choice, but it worked out there. Oh! Zenryoku was trying to win the next cycle. Didn't charge in time. Okay, one more touch. Oh no! Oh, he tried to CS.
Is that it?
That could be. Okay,
Oh?
didn't want to spend the meter, I guess. So one more chance. Oh my! Oh! Zenryoku was walking forward. That was so risky. Oh, punishable. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh,
21.
oh,
Nice.
What a dash up throw.
That was brave.
It was. You know, what's interesting about that particular dash up throw is that Zenryoku did a little stutter dash first, just maybe to catch
test him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to catch him flinching potentially. Yeah, that was great awareness. Big man throw. Good frame kill, baited the DP, or reversal rather. And the meaty this time. Yep, that command grab, once you see it once, scares you to death there on. Okay, no perfect, but Chug's still a lot of work to do to bring this back. Zenryoku went for Wake Up Grim Reaper, not invincible. Oh, that was funny! Because you can whiff cancel that, which is hilarious, but Zenryoku didn't pull that trick out until now. So it's all tied, not tied up, it's 2-1 now in Zenryoku's favor. Great whip punish from Zenryoku, and it's going to lead into Gordo bread and butter. And Assault JC. Chug was pressing Wake Up 2A there. Assaults are good for getting over those. Oh! Throw attack. Plus? Ooh!
Does Chung know that?
Yeah, no, Chug still trying to press the button after. Okay, good throw tech at least. Chance to get this momentum going. Punish? Oh, almost, but had Zenryoku CS, probably could have kept his turn, but still has a good life lead for now.
It's slowly dwindling.
Oh no! Wake up throw, yeah. This life lead vanished in a matter of instants. Oh, what a comeback from Shug. Zenryoku definitely got a bit antsy towards the end. We're seeing the same round start as last time. Just out of range again on that standing overhead. Plus, okay, great throw tech again. Shug has been spot on with these throw techs. Huge boon in this matchup. Perhaps Zenryoku will consider the command grab even more now, because Chug is respecting the 236C now, the plus frames move. Oh, oh.
It's a bit too far.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was basically a safe jump. Okay.
One more touch.
Oh, punish, punish. Oh, missed the punish. Oh, what a reversal, Grim Reaper. Okay. Chance for Zenryoku to bring this. Oh, he went for the standing overhead, though.
Hey, your prediction is gonna come true.
Yeah, so 2-2, there is a guarantee that will go the full distance of games, but the question is, who will come on the winning side? One more game to find out. Okay, goes for the down follow-up of the throw. Okay, there's a throw working out for Zenryoku now. Just gotta change up the times he uses it. The meaty 6B. First time we've seen that, actually. Command grab. Oh, okay. Zenryoku's definitely feeling it. Oh, great reversal. Beautiful. So yeah, that has a gap, that string. And Zenryoku's been spot on getting that.
Yeah, good recognition.
Okay. So neutral again, and interestingly, Zenryoku's been feeling very comfortable in this neutral position, especially outside of that Saki range. He'll just stand outside of it and get a whiff punish, and you see the excellent confirm from Grim Reaper, but I could foresee. Zenryoku did not foresee that, that's for sure. Okay. Back to neutral though. Okay. And the meter's gone too. The 4B stole the meter because Zenryoku went for the super cancel off the Grim Reaper. And we're going final game. Or round rather, but yeah. It's been a very tight losers finals here. Oh, okay, huge good break. But for now, back to neutral. Oh, what a backdash. That is Bordeaux Gaming. One of the best backdashes for distance, speed, and recovery, for sure. Zenryoku making full use of that. Plus frames. Okay, this time respected by Chug. Plus frames again.
Good defense right there.
Yeah. Oh, the last bit of Grim Reaper caught there. CS. CS. Okay, throw check.
He's been going out for that run-up throw after throw check like almost every time.
Yeah, and it's worked every time, you know. Can't go wrong with it if it keeps working. Punish. Okay, not a punish, but Zenryoku was pressing something. Gordo's reverse option is very limited with that meter as well, so just be careful. 20 seconds. Oh, the 5C. I wonder what Chug was going for. He spent meter on something. I guess it was probably 2-3-6C, but regardless, Zenryoku keeping it cool, calm, and collected.
You were right.
Too.
Yeah. You're totally right.
Yeah, that was honestly a hopeful prediction, but
you got the reads.
Yeah, I got the read. Yeah. So we'll see Zenryoku go to the grand finals against Loop, the run back, I believe. Let me make sure that was the run back.
How was it last time? Was that on stream or not?
That wasn't stream, right?
You know what? Yeah, that wasn't stream actually. That was a run back from round 1. So there's a chance that Zenryoku's learned many a thing since then. Oh, and here comes Chug. We can probably get some insight from him on that match. So commiserations. How do you feel like it went?
It was a fun match, but I kept falling for like the mix-up, the Gordeau mix-up, which is like on my wake up is he either command grabs me, or he just goes for the 2A, which is like a normal combo starter.
Yeah.
Or like a grab. So there's a lot that you can do with it, and it's like I'm not yet equipped on how to do stuff against that. So it's like fair. It was fun. It was fun. It was close.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
At least, yeah. Having a nice tight match for the losers finals. There's been a lot of 3-2s in fact, so it's really cool.
Yeah. Now we've got Luke versus Zenryoku, the run back.
Yep. So we should expect Nanase Gordeau. Now, one thing that
Phone on.
Oh,
We've got the secondary? Okay. We could see a reset. I feel like...
Aw.
Maybe it was like, uh-oh, I didn't want that character.
Most of our beginners tournaments don't get grand final resets.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
the only one I remember is Tekken. The other ones is kind of like one-sided. Grand finals.
Yeah.
So having a nice, close grand finals is something to look forward to, hopefully. We'll get the issues sorted out in the meantime. I think Zenryoku, let me see, what did run into. Yeah, I think Zenryoku was played tied for the most number of sets in this tournament. Had to make a very long losers run to make it all the way here, so I would have to guess that Thoro warm-up was acquired along the way.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think
Of what?
the matches so far?
I have no idea what's happening, but it's exciting looking.
Sounds like Under Night.
Okay, Nanase after all. I think the phone on might have been a mistake, hence the issue we were
It's like
earlier.
Street Fighter, but with air dashes.
Mm.
And really
I get
big
it
buttons.
Huge buttons, long buttons.
Like probably the biggest buttons in any fighting game. Actually, Marvel exists. I haven't played Marvel before, so I wouldn't know.
Alright, here we go. Grand finals underway. Luke versus Zenryoku, Nanase versus Gordeau.
There's the overhead.
Yeah, already getting that at the forefront of Luke's mind. Wake up backdash though. Nanase has a great backdash for him. We talked a lot about Gordeau's backdash during your match.
But is it?
Or just cross protection, but that wasn't a cross-up, I can assure you.
Okay, then it's not Street Fighter.
Oh, yep, the fancy reset from Luke. We've seen Luke go for that many a time, and this time throws off Zenryoku's sense of awareness. Actually on a wake up against Zenret, and that might be it. Oh, drops the hinder!
Combo.
Chance for Zenryoku, should they know the combo?
Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse. Oh,
Oh.
punish! Oh, no punish!
That was so close.
Yeah. You gotta mash. If you just mash, then you get the punish. Like you'll be fine. But that can happen sometimes. Maybe the knowledge for next time's on Zenryoku's side. Gotta stay calm in those situations. You don't want to get too frustrated.
It's an overhead.
No combo though. Needed meter to spend. Great with punish. Yep. Oh. Okay. This is. Oh yeah. I was gonna say that was like a new age combo. Right, another good one from Luke. CS to get the fireball. And also have some meter available later. And fourth function pressure, too much to handle for Zenryoku. Luke takes the first game.
I don't think we've seen like a repeat character at all, except for the Gordon mirror match. But like nobody's chosen like the same character at all.
Wow, so yeah, some good diversity in the beginners tournament. It's really good to see.
Yeah.
But at least allows everyone to get exposure to every matchup that's available. Nice command throw. Oh yeah, Gordo's buttons are unfortunately too slow for Namaste.
Yeah.
Okay, but good combo here. Chance to get some corner pressure. Oh, wake up bash in the corner. Yeah, not advisable. A lot of recovery on it. Good mid screen. Oh dear.
Nice wake up. Nice overhead too.
Oh, guard thrust. Wow.
What's a guard thrust?
It's basically dead angle, like a
There's
counter
a-
assault.
There's a dead angle
Yeah, yeah.
in this game.
He so if you have Vorpal, you can use your you consume your Vorpal to get the dead angle,
Oh,
or you spend all your meter, like 100 meter, I think it is.
is it like forward AB or something?
It's a bad input. It's 2-1-4D, and
2-1-4D.
the window is so it's hard. It's hard to get it out when you want it to. Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I know when you use it.
yeah. Yep, it's bad honestly because it's like a lot of times you just get hit out of it. Double overhead though.
So there's no crossups in this game. What happens when you jump over to your opponent?
You-
Just block the same lanes.
They can block either direction. There are crossups, but you have to like set them up cleverly. Yeah. Oh, dash C.
Oh, an overhead.
Yeah, and Zenryu pressing buttons there. Fortunately, that is a frame trap. You do have to either DP or hold it. But a normal throw confirm. Get started. Wake up backdash again. Gordo definitely has an easier way to catch wake up backdash in this game. Just meaty 2C. It deals with wake up jump and backdash, so it's pretty crazy. But we did see that from the side of Zenryu so far.
2C into 5C, but no confirm. I guess the
that's-
projectile.
Yeah, fireball launch. Lot of time to go.
The DP?
DP on Zenryoku's wake up and it worked. Oh, that's a punish maybe. Okay,
Oh,
not quite. But
nice backdash.
yeah, it was. Oh,
Gets
missed.
hit by the overhead.
Assault AC and DP works out for Loop. So just one more game needed to take the entirety of this beginner tournament. Tournament point or tournament game. Let's see if Zenryoku still has it in him. Bring this back. Good start for Luke, getting a very solid combo 3K in fact, and then counter throw. Oh, great 2C. The active defense needed to deal
Blocks
with
the
not a set.
overhead.
Oh, good break throw.
Great break throw.
Yep. Great awareness. The green shield spotted there. Luke not blocking again. Oh, pressing buttons against the command grab. Works out.
Yeah, the sweep into the sweep seems to be able to counter the dash too pretty well.
Quarters, lot 3C. Okay.
Oh,
Counter throw again.
throw.
Like the PP works out. That was actually dangerous. He could have CS potentially to get the kill, but
Oh,
oh,
tech.
great throw attack, clutch, and the fireball launch.
Man.
Force function, force function. But for next time, for knowledge for next time. So Luke finding themselves on tournament point, but Zenryu getting the first good hit.
Catches the backdash with the run up too, eh?
Alright. Oh, and just walks out of the throw range, I think. Don't worry, it's not guilty here. No one frame throws. Okay, wake up DP. Wake up Grim Reaper right back, and plus frames, yep. So, we have another person that might not be aware.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was so, Zenryoku first round on the board.
I learned.
Right, and gets the person again in this round. Very important for setting the tone already.
Catches the backdash again.
Yeah.
That's right, like several interactions in a row.
Yep. Okay, let's see it. Frame kill. Looking for something. Grim Reaper it is. Again.
Again.
And the throw. Oh. Reset.
Oh,
Had a chance.
what is happening with Dark
What?
Thrust?
That was the strangest guard thrust I've ever seen, but Mortal Slide was enough to get things back in order.
Yeah.
And Zenryaku first game on the board in Grand Finals. First steps towards punching in that reset on the scoreboard. Let's see if Zenryaku can continue this momentum.
Oh, nice 2C.
Yeah, it's been an excellent measure that he's thrown out, I think, against this fork touchdown pressure. We haven't seen that from the players today. Frame kill in the command grab. Punish? Yes. Nice. Hey. Alright. Okay, wake up force function again. Luke not wanting any of that command grab. Oh, great block on the overhead. Okay. Knockdown. Oh, great backdash.
Oh,
Oh!
doesn't
Gordo's.
finish the combo.
Yeah, Gordo's hands are too small. Oh, punish? Oh, okay, okay. Yep, great safety measure.
Nice.
But Zenryaku threads the needle, jumps right over that fireball launch.
He's got a lot of momentum now. Won like 3 straight rounds.
Yeah, plenty of momentum here. And
Nice 2C.
yeah, I think 2C has been the start of this this momentum
Throw?
that Zenryaku's been going, yeah, good normal throw indeed. Okay.
Command throw again. Yeah, there's a mix up.
Yep. And we saw actually Luke going for the wake up throw. Gordo's command throw is throw invincible, so you'll have to use another measure to avoid it. Normal throw. Hey. Oh, baited DP. Normal throw again, and that.
There it is. 2-2.
Yeah, that
Very
is.
quick game.
Let's see if Zenryaku can keep this up. You know, I think the 2C has helped at least Zenryaku just mentally start to regather himself, bring this back toward. He hasn't gotten like a ton of damage from it, but it's at least discouraged Luke from putting on this pressure. The 2C doesn't work out there though.
No. Get some OP off. Alright, if that wasn't a cross up, I don't know what was.
Yeah, it wasn't aggressive.
Wow. The low.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, gets another basic combo off. No, that's good. DP.
Yeah. Uh-oh, this is not good.
No, it's not.
Good block. Oh, trade.
Trade
Favorable.
for overhead.
For now. Oh!
2C's the dash through. Tries to get the overhead, but it doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no punish, unfortunately, on the dash.
Yeah, we gotta take those opportunities. Backdash.
Oh, speaking of backdashes, that one got caught.
Yeah. So the two-way obviously didn't reach far enough to deal with the backdash, and
Tournament point for Luke.
yep.
Yep. Something Zenryaku does pretty well, and like Gordo lends himself to it too, is like grid management. He's always like up against like he's got 4 squares right now.
Although we have yet to see Luke throw tech successfully, so that will certainly allow for. Oh my goodness!
It's a throw.
SF5.
It's a throw.
SF5. Not in my anime game. Grim Reaper. Oh, that reached insanely far.
Alright, now we just got a regular throw combo. Tries to bait?
Yeah, maybe trying to bait a wake up DP, but caught the jump nonetheless for a little bit of damage. Oh! Oh, that
gets
yeah.
hit.
Oh,
Oh, it
drop
doesn't get the
combo.
confirm.
CS. Ah. Punish? No!
No punish.
No, I think he thinks it's plus.
There's no way.
No, it's not plus.
Yeah, but like you look at it and you think that's not plus.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing for the other.
Oh! Oh, drop the combo for the tournament! Oh, what a slide. Okay.
Oh,
Oh!
the overhead?
Oh! And Senryoku! The dreams.
He was so close.
Yeah, the
He
dream
was
faded
lost.
away.
So unfortunate. Good showing from both of them though. That was a very like close match.
Yeah, some of the closest uni we've seen
You want me to get Luke?
of the day.
Yeah.
But good stuff to both players, and Loop is your Uni Player Beginner Tournament winner at FG at Berkeley. So congrats to Loop. Good stuff to both of them, but Loop ensuring that they kept it down to the basics. To ensure that the victory was sealed before, because I think had that gone to a reset, I think Zenryoku would have been the victor, just of the tournament. But Loop did not allow for that to happen. So yeah, congrats to Loop, your beginner tournament winner on the Nanase. Nice and clean. Hey, what's up? So I'm guessing we get an interview, right?
Yeah, take the chair.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a winner's interview from Loop, the Nanase whom you just saw. What an incredible run, dude. Like, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Alright. So, this is Loop. Congrats to Loop. What is Loop winning? Kit Kat?
Yes, and I have it in my bag here. Let me go ahead and get it so that there's some posterity for the stream.
Yeah, good game, good game. Good stuff.
And we'll have Zenryoku for the losers interview as well, the second place interview. But there's your prize. You can show it to the camera.
Yo, let's go.
Yes,
Let's go.
You win the full pack of Kit Kat. You know, it's packaged individually so you can share with whomever you like as well. But of course, you got to keep for yourself. You're the winner. But yeah, so I do want to ask you a few things. So there was a lot of corner pressure that you used on your opponents, like to suffocate them. Really felt like they couldn't do much about it. So what was your thought process behind how you used that corner pressure? Was it to frustrate them, or was it you just running the Nanase train through them?
So it was a kind of a mix of both, I guess.
Okay.
It's at first it's you can kind of knowledge check them to see if whether they know oh, you can block the overhead high, or because you know how Nanase gets two kick flips, she gets her high and her low.
Yes.
If they didn't know how to deal with that mix, or if you do her force function followed by the D, you got kind of that little jump, the float.
Yeah.
I just kept using that to redo overheads. If they didn't know it, I just kept like you said, running the Nanase train. If they did, then I had to kind of think a little more. So something I kept doing is I would use the whirlwind to reset pressure a lot. And then something I guess I wasn't doing enough is I felt like I should have used the rebeats more. So a lot of times I could have done 5C, 5B, and then 5A to make it safe, and then rushed in.
Right.
And then I just kept it to strike throw mix, since Nanase gets really strong Oki after, you can do her TK whirlwind after a throw, and that gives you, I guess, pretty strong Oki, I would say.
Oh yeah, very strong Oki. I mean, you can even run an entire strike them. It's just off of that throw. It's almost a throw loop, like you see in SF5. So yeah, great stuff, and it was good to hear the thought process as well. I'm sure a lot of the people that were reviewing were unsure how to deal with that themselves, but hearing the thought process and potentially the measures that you can use against it. Some knowledge for next time, those of you that were watching the stream. So another thing, I do want to ask you, who do you feel and don't feel like you have to, sugarcoat it, right? Who do you feel was the toughest opponent?
I think
of the bracket?
it's between Zenryoku and Jung.
Okay.
Jug Nugget, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think your late adaptation, Zenryoku's late adaptation, late game, the very last set in Grand Finals. When I was doing her little train thing into the C button to go cross up, he kept doing the sweep with Gordeau, and that kept catching it. And I wasn't sure what to do after that, because I was the only thing I could do that was safe. And then the only thing I really had is either try to press A, frame trap with that, or try to press B, go for the overhead.
Yeah, I noticed that was successful a couple times.
Yeah, and then with Jug Nugget, my issue was I've never really played against many users. When I did play the game a little bit, and the parry really caught me off guard. So one thing that was one interaction that we had that was very confusing to me was I did he kept jumping in the air, because I think at the start I kept doing a TK whirlwind, and then I would push it forward so it would go up and it would catch his jump.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
Yeah. And then he kept jumping but blocking it this time. So I tried to go in the air and contest with Nanase's really long normals.
Right.
And there were times where I threw a fully charged 5C in the air, and he'd parry, and I'm full screen away, and it's still parrying. And I'm how is that physically possible?
Jump scare parry, dude. That was crazy.
No, don't worry.
So funny.
We were just as astonished, but I will tell you a secret. The hitbox on that move is actually the entire screen. At least once the counter triggers. But if the counter doesn't trigger, it's just a regular move, right? But it's gonna pull you in from that.
Okay.
Distance. Yeah. If the counter triggers,
It's a really long range.
It's messy.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
And then I think the other thing that was kind of giving me trouble was with Gordeau and Yuzu. They both get like combos off their throws, I think.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I feel like the strike throw that was coming off of them was still something I had to like watch. I kept like smashing grab at one point against Interce, and you caught on to that, and then you were just like, yeah.
Yeah. So I noted it in the commentary as well. Gordeau's command grab is actually throw invincible. So a lot of those times where he went for a normal throw and wake up, Zenryoku was able to go for the command grab and not have to think about that as potential answer. But it was interesting you mentioned the normal throw as well. Part of what helps with Gordeau's like psychological game where he's like supposed to inflict fright into you is that those normal throws do lead to combos, and that's like extra mental damage added on where like most characters just get like Okizeme or just like back to neutral sometimes like so it's interesting that you noted that. Yeah, that's all my questions. Anything else you have?
When did you start playing Uni?
When did I start playing? So okay, so I have kind of an interesting story with Uni. So I played Uni when it first came out. It was actually like my first fighting game that I actually like tried learning.
Like a base game, Under Night Inverse?
No, Eunice, when it was Eunice.
Eunice,
yeah. The first fighting game I played was I think Dragon Ball, but I wasn't very good at it. I just kind of played it because everyone's like, oh, it's Dragon Ball, it's a cool fighting game, and I really want to learn it too. But Eunice was like the first game because it was like on sale and I got it, and I like a lot of my friends picked it up and I was like playing with them, but then like Tekken also went on sale, and like when I took the time to get good over like winter break, they all switched to Tekken, but we came back in spring, so I was like the only Uni player. So like I had no one else to play with, which is kind of sad. And I was just like, we should play Uni, and like we played like maybe like once a year. But now like that I came here, it's like, oh, I have you have like a good amount of people that actually like the game Uni.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that we had like a beginner tourney. It was really fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, you know, the one Uni representative that saved the scene. That's what it sounds like. At least you know when people were not playing. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Interesting. And did you always stick with Hanase? Is like that your main character? Or did you like start with people and then like go around the whole house?
So I started off with my first main in this game was actually Eltnum. So I played Eltnum because I like the whole bullet pressure thing and like how like it's like like the purple builds are plus, and like she kind of has like I guess she has like tools to deal with every matchup sort of, like she can deal with zoning pretty well with her bullets. And then just something about like corner pressure just really like stuck to me. Like when I watched Evo, I think it's like the very first Evo that Under Night was there. There was this one really good Nanase player in top 8.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I usually got it, and I just kind of just saw him like run a train in the corner with this pressure. It's like insane, like all like the whirlwinds with the flow cancels, and like I was like I kind of want to do that too. So I kind of just sat in training mode, learn how to use like the TK whirlwind fireballs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. You honed your skills after that, so some inspiration. Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, well, cool.
When do you think Rollback's coming out?
Good question. I hope soon.
Soon.
I hope really soon.
That's what they said for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. I do have one clarification though, in case because as a fellow Nanase player, if you're wondering, there were times where I would DP during my block strings. That was a misinput at 3K. Or 3C, 3C. I meant to do 3C, but because I dashed forward and pressed down, it would come out,
Okay,
it come as an EXDP.
Yeah, I think we figured it was a misinput, but we weren't sure. Sometimes, you know, the Yomi gets crazy, so we weren't sure, you know. Okay, cool. So yeah, congrats again to Luke. That was our Uni player beginner tournament winner, won on winner's side, and a lot of close matches encountered along the way as well, so good stuff. Yeah. We'll have our second place interview next. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, congrats again.
Thank you.
Come up to the chair.
Alright, so here comes
Get
Zenryoku.
Numpad 9, actually.
Oh, 9?
Yeah. 7, actually.
7?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I had hotkeys set for all of those scenes. You didn't have to click them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Esports, dude.
Esports, indeed.
It's just 7, 8, 9.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, knowledge for next time.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's up, Zenryoku? This is our second place finisher at the Uniplayer Beginner Tourney at Fighting Games at Berkeley. Some commiserations. How do you feel the tournament went overall? Because we did see your Gordeau in the beginning. Seeing the story at the beginning and then the end, felt like there was some progress in between, but obviously didn't work out completely in the winner's favor. So how do you feel like it went?
Yeah, it was cool. Like I had a really fun time in the tournament. Shout outs to the organizers for putting it together, making it happen. It's always a pleasure to come out to Berkeley at FEC at Berkeley. Sorry. Yeah.
Or it's interchangeable. It's fine.
Yeah, like as for me, like so I'm still like super duper new to Gordeau. So like from like the few casual I had before the tournament and during the tournament, I felt like I was like slowly like warming up, ramping up kind of thing. And then, you know, thank God I was like warmed up by the time I had to fight Chug, because otherwise I would have been like freed up like hell. Well, he still freed me up, but
No, you had.
I mean, it was
really good
close,
pressure.
dude. It was close. It was close.
Yeah, I was like guessing on wake up like every single time.
but yeah, like for me, I think the most like characteristic part about the tournament, or the one that makes it stand out to me, was like the gradual like ramp up or like warm up that I like felt throughout. So that was like a really fun part of it to experience, and I had a lot of good matches along the way too.
Yeah, indeed, awesome. There were a number of instances we saw you, especially against Chug's Yuzu, and then there was, let me just jog my memory here, against Wilder as well, where your round start seemed to be playing for information at the very beginning, but then afterwards you made aggressive plays to try to get your offense started. To give examples, against Wilder, you started off, the very first round start was backdash. You know, of course, Gordo's backdash is really good, right? But it seemed like you just wanted to create space and see what the opponent would do, just as a safety measure. Then after that, dude, you just went Grim Reaper every time. Like I can't recall a time you didn't go for Grim Reaper in that set afterwards for round start. So, what was your strategy to get your offense going, where you felt more comfortable as well? Of course, getting Gordo's best tools laid out against the opponent. What do you feel like was your strategy in order to get there?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, good observation. That's definitely what I was going for. Like in the start, I wanted to, you know, do the Tekken player round start, which kind of backdash at the start, like backdash twice and see what they do. Again, yeah, to gain information, like low risk way to do it. And then once I get like a bit of a beat on them, or I think I do, then I'll try to do something unsafe or like marginally or like wildly unsafe and see like how they react to it, if they're able to like punish it hard or not. So that's kind of like where the Grim Reapers come in. So like, so say if I had like meter at the start, then like sometimes I just do Grim Reaper, not care, you know, because I can cancel into like 236C, which is like plus. But yeah, sometimes I just like went for it, like even if I didn't have the meter, to like show them I'm willing and stuff. But yeah, like that kind of idea of trying to gain information at the start in like a low risk way, and then do higher and higher risk stuff as like the set goes on. That showed up not just in round start, but for like pressure situations as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, in the grand final set, Loop was like backdashing on wake up a lot at the beginning, and then there were a couple of times when I felt like he was going to do it. So like I could have done something safer, like 2C or something.
Yeah, I noted that.
But I just like forward dash instead. Just to like say like stop doing that.
Right.
Just because I don't want to have to deal with it.
Fair enough.
So that's something I would never do like on my first time I knocked them down, right?
Right.
So like yeah, that kind of idea of gaining information and like going from low risk to high risk generally. But not being super predictable and like always going for high risk options later. Right. Is like something I was thinking about.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of 2C, actually, there are a number of times where, in fact, against Luke, where you caught his force function strings off guard. A lot of times, that's how Luke was able to manhandle, or woman handle, I guess, in this case, the opponents that you ran into. Was that like part of the plan where you just wanted to play active defense by using that 2C, or was that happenstance where you're like, oh, I can use this now?
Yeah. So in that situation, when he made me block this certain kind of block string, I wasn't able to like really like learn what it looked like or like, you know, perceive it, because it was like I don't really know like what exactly to look for. But if it kind of felt like it might come, then so the idea was like I don't have like a fast, like a geese standing A or something like that to stop a hop or something like that. So I was like, okay, maybe 2C might work, right? So because the angle is big, it's not that slow and everything. So I mashed 2C if I think it's coming, but I input as 1C. So Loop was mentioning how like sometimes I would slide under to avoid the mix-up. Yeah. So slide is 3C. So I'd be mashing 1C, but he'd cross me up, and then I'd do slide because I got crossed up, and it would end up like working out.
So okay, speaking of speaking of that, were those cross-ups those overheads, or was it just like you weren't stand blocking? To me, like at least knowing Nanaset,
I have no idea. I still don't know what was happening when I was blocking that stuff.
Understandable. Understandable. Well, sometimes the confusion does cause disarray, especially in the tournaments where not everyone has the magic knowledge. But you know, at least that's what allowed you. That's what allowed for it. You know, now you have some knowledge to come away from these tournaments with. For next time, whenever they run an intermediate tournament, maybe you can bring that with you as well. And
I've
see
done
what
an intermediate tournament before.
oh, it'd basically just be a regular tournament, but
Usually just
you know.
a regular tournament.
Yeah, you know, it's how you market it. So.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah. So, any last thoughts you have for the tournament? You know, there was a lot of things we noticed, but you know, in terms of your perspective, we want to hear that.
Oh man, there's just one thing that like may not have been well. I guess you could see it, but like in the very last like moment of the last round, last game of my grand final set, I smelled throw coming, so I was mashing. Dude. But I was like, I mashed 2A instead of 5A, which is a little slower. And even if I picked the better button, then I might have got counter hit thrown anyway. I don't know how the throw invincibility works out, but damn, like when he threw me and I knew I committed to mashing, like as he was like 30 frames before, I was like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
2A.
Yeah.
And then he still threw me. I was like,
Yeah.
it'd be like that sometimes.
It is. It is like that.
But yeah, apart from that, super fun tournament. Thanks so much again to like our hosts for having us and running everything and letting us use this cool space.
Yeah, the space is awesome. Oh my goodness.
When did you start uni?
Oh yeah, good question. So you know my history with
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
So when I found FEC at UCLA, they were mainly running Unist and Tekken 7.
Your fault, right?
So
Well, my fault for Eunice. For
Yes.
Tekken 7, that was just like the biggest fighting game that was on SF5. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So 3D scared me at the time. Still does. So, so I was like, all right, I'll try Unist. I dipped my toes in Akatsuki, actually, because like, yeah, just like I didn't have a lot of time to invest into like execution and stuff. So Akatsuki was like a Shoto type character, so it's like intuitive enough to understand them right.
Right.
So then I played Akatsuki at the club with these guys. And then the last time I played was right when Uniclear came out, actually. We were labbing on Drekia stuff.
Yes. Yeah. I
Right.
remember.
And then we played at DreamHack too. And then I haven't played since then. I picked up Gordo like at
Last week,
Slashback.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week, yeah. So
Yeah, why the recent switch?
I want something different, and I asked Karushi like, because he knows my playstyle and what I like and stuff. So he thought Gordo would be a good mix, like
Yeah.
like trying to force people to guess on Wake Up and space control and stuff like that, anti-airs and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, just I want to say thanks to all you guys. It was really fun night.
Yeah.
So.
Of course.
Well, I
Any
think you guys
last
have-
questions you guys have? Kyle, do you?
No,
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Time is 10:23. We're probably well over time, huh?
It's fine.
Okay. Well.
Place closes at 11, so.
Okay. Cool. Well, if we're fine, I'll let you close out the stream. I don't have any last words, but thanks you guys for tuning in. It was fun.
Thank you.
First time commentating here, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that. Thanks to Karushi for like commentating pretty much the whole thing.
It was a pleasure.
And thanks for watching. I'll upload the VOD soon.
Yes.
And if I forget within the week, then you will never see this ever again. But I won't forget, I hope. But yeah, thanks to everyone for coming out. And yeah, see you guys next time.